it's not only a day that I've returned back to California and been here, kind of enjoying the few days off in between the Florida trips and then back into California life, but also it's Mother's Day, so happy Mother's Day at the top of this. I'm sure I'll say it about 1,000 times, but my mom is the best. I love you, Mom. You're the best. You're the greatest, and I love you so much. Uh, yeah, so hopefully she'll pop by tonight and I could say it to her digitally like this, even though we've talked a few times today already. But yeah, thank you so much for joining me here tonight, folks. I know I'm starting a little bit early, but I figured I'd hop on here, see if people have questions about the big Walt Disney World trip that I was just on. And by big, I mean not long enough. It's never long enough. I know people have stayed in like Walt Disney World for like a couple of weeks at a time. Now that's amazing to me. That's the dream. I think the longest I've ever stayed there is maybe like a week, maybe a week and a half, maybe like 10 days. I don't know. I'm not sure. It's been so long. But yeah, it was really nice to go back. Again, speaking of Mom, thanks to Mom and Mac for making the trip a possibility in the first place. Hey, what's up, man? Transit Channel, how are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. What's going on? What's going on? But yes, and to the patrons, the members, thank you so much for also making it happen, because without you guys, none of this would have happened. So thank all of you. Many, many videos are coming. I have at least, I think, like 9 or something. Hello, Kevin, how are you? Trish, how are you? Happy Sunday. Welcome. Trish, what is up? Yeah, but yeah, so like I started a few minutes early. We'll wait for some other people to hop in. But again, if people have questions about the Walt Disney World trip at all, let me know. I'm happy to answer any and all questions. Any and all. Also, let me know, are we citrus? Can you hear me? Can you see me? Sound good? Look good? Let me know. Thank you. 4 likes already? I've barely done anything yet. Later on, I'll give it a little razzmatazz. If we had 100 likes, it's just razzmatazz. Oh, yeah. I doubt that would happen. I wonder what that even looked like. No idea. Anyway, yeah, but I was down there in the parks for 4 days, so one park a day. And initially, I was kind of bummed out by that because I'm a park hopper kind of guy. That's the type of thing I like to do. However, with the hours that they have currently and with the whole like the special rooms and stuff like that, it was one of those things that I was actually kind of glad to be in one park for one day, kind of do all of it, and then head back to the hotel rooms at night. And yeah, um, uh, okay, Transit, you don't need a membership to actually watch the videos, You can still be here. I think your membership and maybe already lapsed anyway, but that's that's okay. You can still watch. You can watch for free. Gustavo. Oh, amigo. Muy amigo. Obrigado. Welcome, welcome, my friend. To you and to Monica and maybe Miguel. I don't know. James, hello. Gustavo, if you have any questions about the trip, let me know. I'm rocking a little orange bird. Orange bird. Orange bird. Ugh. Gustavo, you said you're going to be there in October? Is that what it is? I know some other people are going to be there in October, and it is very tempting. Monica says hi. Hi, Monica. How are you? Monica, one of our other Jurassic World buddies. Ugh. You guys are amazing. You're amazing. When's that Brazil pavilion going to get put up? You know what I'm saying? Huh? They should do that. Holly. Hello, it is me in the flesh. Well, digitally speaking. Holly, are we all citrus? Let me know, please. Guys, give some love to Holly, one of our moderators here. Thank you so much, Holly, for being here. Holly, a dog mom. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. We call this little bird as Laryngito. Oh, which one? Oh, you talking about orange bird? You call him Laryngito? He's got a scratchy throat. Each park offers a lot to cover each day. It's good. It's a good way to enjoy Walt Disney World. That's true, I suppose. You look and sound beautiful, Holly. Pshaw, thank you. In free translation, orange birdie. Oh, cool. Did I mispronounce Laryngito? Is it like Laryngito? Let me know. But still, yeah, yeah. Um, Holly, the gift that keeps on giving. Thank you so much, all, for being here. Like I said, I'm back from Walt Disney World, so please, please ask questions if you have them. I'm sure there might be more like specific questions as the vlogs start to come out. Perfect pronunciation. The first time, Gustavo? Laryngito or Laryngito? That's cool, though. Yeah. You go in September. Oh, that's what it is. Okay, got it. Sweet. Thanks, Gustavo. You're in Disneyland, Skywalker. Nice, Skywalker. Do not feel like you need to watch too much. You should go out and enjoy it. But thanks for being there. Hello there. Hello there. I thought you usually go Saturdays. Look at you changing it up. That's the thing. You go to Disneyland whatever day works for you. That's what I say. That's what I say. Skywalker live from the parks. Our person in the parks. I let you live on one of their benches in one of their parks. Which bench would you live on? You talking Walt Disney World, Holly? Um, yes. Yes, take care. Take care, Transit Channel. Bye-bye. Um, oh, one of the benches in one of the parks. Oh, I know which bench. I know which bench. Yeah, it'd be outside Dinosaur. Yep. Um, you brought your mom for Mother's Day. Oh my gosh, Skywalker, please give my best to your mom. And like I said, please do not feel like you need to watch if you need to enjoy the time in the park. You're welcome to stick around as long as you want, but I just want you to not feel like you need to be here. Like, enjoy the park. Go get some jungle juleps or something. Gustavo, I'm sorry. I My friends and I wanted to do like a sit down restaurant, so we didn't do deluxe this time, but next time, which I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I really want to go back. Um, I had a ball. I had a legitimate ball. It was so much fun. It was so much fun. Yeah, I can get into it, but yeah, it was fantastic. I'm very grateful I got to go. So again, thank you to everybody who made it possible, especially Mom and Mac. Yeah, yeah, it was so much fun. I'm already thinking like I gotta go back. Oh, Trish, that's another good choice. Under the People Mover in Tomorrowland, perfect. Their Tomorrowland is so good. Oh, Gustavo, come visit, please, 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 please. Are the cast members at Disney World as nice as Disneyland? James, as nice, if not nicer. They seem more laid back. They seem more like chill. Not that the ones at Disneyland are bad at all, because I love cast members across the board. But these ones seemed more like just go with the flow, wanting to like chat with you and stuff. It was great. Everybody was just so good. Jedi mind trick some stormtroopers while listening to the stream. Oh, perfect. Um, that's amazing. Yeah, right. Picking a bench in the foliage in Animal Kingdom. Oh, nice. Maybe Divine will walk over, you know? Yeah. No bad choices. Hey, if you're on that bench, then I can come visit you. Because I'll be at Dinosaur forever and ever. Disney, it's not too late. You don't have to do this. Anyway, other questions. If you have even more eccentric questions like that, I'd love your eccentric questions. They're so good. So good. But yeah, it was really amazing. I was uploading the footage today to my computer and I was like, these vlogs are gonna be insane. Oh, Gustavo, okay, how much do you want to know and how much do you don't want to know before I get into it? I'm sure you've seen videos and stuff. Um, Hi, friend. There you go. Yeah, 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 yeah. Gustavo and Monica. Um, you're out of state. I went to Utah for Kate. Yes, but Holly, Monica is his wife. So, Gustavo, tell you everything. All right. So, Gustavo, here's the thing. Thanks to, actually, thanks to Holly, I actually got to film this because the only way you can film this right now on a technical level is like a chest-mounted GoPro. So, not only did your guy here get it in the daytime, I also got it at nighttime. Front row both times. That's right. That's right. So you're gonna see Tron light cycle run two times over in the vlog. But yeah, you straddle kind of a motorcycle thing. Get this kind of support on your back. You shoot. I think it's up to 60 miles per hour. A little bit less than 1 minute overall for the entirety of the thing. But I'm blurry for some reason. I don't know. Hold on a sec. I'm watching it over here. Hold on a second. I got an idea. Hold on. I don't know. There we go. Is that better? Is it better? I'll go off the data. The data. Um, and there went buffering. Yeah, I switched over to a different source. Better. Good. See, I should learn. But anyway, yeah, the entirety of the experience, like, stop moving. I can't. I can't stop moving. Don't breathe. It's just gonna be feedback from Holly for the rest of the show. Like, Amy and Ross, what's up? Hello. Happy Mother's Day to you, Amy. Hi, Ross. How you doing, buddy? Is it better now, Holly? Are we all good? It looks like on my screen over here that we're good, but I can't tell. I can never tell. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, should be pampered every day. Oh yeah, look at this. Um, Gustavo, yeah, but I don't even know what the breakdown is, but like half inside, half outside, that kind of thing. Max Boosh Cup. Hey Ace, how's it going, man? What's Tomorrowland Speedway? It's like the Autopia. I wouldn't say it's better than the Autopia. Autopia's got more of like kind of the trees and the off-roading stuff. Tomorrowland Speedway is just like racing around. Hyperspace. Alexa. Hi, how are you? When's my next Disney day? Oh, probably later this week. I'm actually meeting up with a buddy, so if you see me, come say hi. But yeah, I think I'm meeting up with somebody later on that day. Yeah, we don't want an immobile Jimmy. No, 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 no. Yeah, 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 yeah. How are you? How's everybody? Gustavo, if you have any more questions about Tron, though, please let me know. Also, they have a locker situation, which is really great. You put your backpack or whatever, your purse or whatever you need in to one side of the locker. You remember it, and you scan it with your magic band or card, and then you get it on the other side when you take it out. Gustavo, Gustavo, which one? Which Tomorrowland are you talking about? So no idea what to even ask about, but having it to your mom, oh, that's so nice. Um, am I going to do race next? No, James, I'm not doing any of the race stuff. No, 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 not this. No, no, no. Apparently, Ace, they had some leak that it might be coming out the end of June over in Walt Disney World. So, oh, Tomorrowland Speedway. Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. Hong Kong Tomorrowland, 7 out of 10. Much Disneyland and a Universal Day to try and meet up in June. I'll DM with the details and dates. Yes, please, 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 please. I'll do my best to see you. Ross and Amy are part of my. I have a select group. Um, my family group. They're some of the ones that I make. I always try to come see them when they're in town. It doesn't always work, but yeah. So yeah, I feel bad because I feel like I have to disappoint people. But Disneyland 2025 January, but need to save up first. Nice. Okay, cool. That's not too far away. It's almost like half a year. Um, Gustavo, thank you. Yeah. Well, I mean, you can if you want. See it at some point. See it at some point, right? Yeah, yeah, I'm sure it'll be incredibly popular. I'm sure if they can get it done, for summertime especially, then yeah, I would be very surprised if they didn't do boarding groups. Um, yeah, Ross, I appreciate it, Ross. The thing I feel bad about is that like I have to like keep coming and going. Like that's the thing when I meet up with people in the parks. I'm like, all right, I can hang out for like a few things, then I gotta go, and then I gotta come back. I gotta go. Yeah. So, yeah, Gustavo probably will. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I'm sure a lot of people will be covering it, so I'm just on the channel here for a while. Like, that's just not going to happen. Unless for some odd reason somebody wants to sponsor a trip back to Walt Disney World. I'm just saying, I'd go. See what they did to my beloved Splash. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Dinosaurs next. Ugh. Bricks, how are you? Um, yeah. James, yeah, I don't know. I haven't been keeping up with it, but yeah, yeah, people are doing that. Yeah, I don't have the time to do that right now, but it seems like those guys are having a good time, so that's good. That's good. 12 likes. Thank you so much. Other questions from Walt Disney World, please ask away. Ask away. I want your questions. Do you have any plans to go overseas to Disney's around the world? Oh, one day, Gustavo. One day. Yeah. Not yet though. Nothing's locked in yet. Maybe one day I'll just surprise everybody. I'll be in Tokyo. I'll be like, bricks not enough is the answer. More than four, but not enough. Yeah. I love it. Mom, hello, Mom. Happy Mother's Day, Mom. I love you. Mom, you're the best. You're better than the rest. Hi, Mom. Oh, fair enough, yeah. But let him get all that stuff built in Tokyo. Guys, give some love to Mom. My mom is here. Throw her some love. Fill it up. Fill it up. Fill it up. Oh, thank you so much, Ross. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, Sherry is watching. Hi, Sherry. Happy Mother's Day. Hope you're having a good one. You did a great job with Holly. Hmm. Yeah. Um, hell, hey, Darth, how's it going? Um, I'm hoping the next time I go to Florida, though, I'll go with mom. Speaking of mom, because it's not the same without her. I had a ball. Don't get me wrong. I had such a great time. However, it's never the same without her. Um, I don't know how to pronounce that, but was it fun? Sammy, hello. How are you? It was an hour and a half each way. Oh, I hope you had fun, though. I hope you had a good time. I hope you had food, if that's what they serve there. I don't know. Two-legged and four-legged babies included. Yes, happy Mother's Day to all. Right, Mom? Nailed it. She spent $90 in snacks. Spoiled. Deserves it. What kind of snacks are we talking here? Are we talking beef jerky? Dogfather, hello. Um, Disney World live streamers? No, I don't think I did. Oh, it's the biggest gas station ever. Oh my gosh. Oh, cool. I don't know how to pronounce it. Otherwise, I would. I'm not gonna try to pronounce things as liberally as I used to. Yes, my mom is amazing. She's the greatest. I'm sure all the other moms out there who are watching, I'm sure you're a great mom. Just know that there's one true thing about this channel that we all need to understand and reconcile. You are not the best mom. My mom is the best mom. And I told this to people in Florida, people I just met. I am the mama's boy, all right? It's just the truth. Fudge, jerky, candy, fresh sugared nuts. Oh my gosh. Wait, fudge? I love fudge. What kind of fudge? I bet it was delicious. Oh, jerky? Woman after my own heart, Sherry. Bravo. Bravo. I have Jimmy brainwashed. Oh, Mom, you're the best. Hey, Mom, if I was so brainwashed, I never would have moved you, though. I would have been like, I live for my mom. Like, do I need to rake again? Jimmy, it's January. I will go rake. Oh, I don't even know how to pronounce that, Gustavo. Gustavo, is that like a Brazilian chocolate treat? Um, Scour, yes. Thank you, you're too kind. When you went down there, People Mover, did it make you miss our? Oh my gosh, or James, yes, so much. Actually, to be honest with you, I don't know if I ever rode the People Mover in Disneyland, but it is devastating that it is not there. It is shocking. It should be. All right. Fudge, peanut butter, salted caramel, praline, and key lime. Yes, the key lime. The key, Holly. I don't think you understand this. The key lime pie that I brought into Columbia Harbor House, I had every cast member being like, "Ooh, ooh, what is that? Ooh, what is that? Ooh, what is that?" Like, Wendy, hello, how are you? Managed to get my mother to start talking to me again. Oh my gosh. Hey, there you go. Yay. Aw. Congratulations. Congratulations. Gustavo, that's what it is. It's like a chocolate, or a Brazilian chocolate fudge, or maybe it comes in different flavors besides just chocolate. Sounds great though. Anything sounds better with the word Brazilian in front of it, like barbecue. When you say Brazilian barbecue, I'm like, hey, 15 likes. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, everybody. Every like helps. Every like. By the way, I put out a video on Friday all about Universal. If you guys missed it, go check it out. Please, please. There's a little joke at the end that I wanted to hear about. Korean's another. There you go. Korean barbecue is also good. Korean barbecue freaks me out, Holly. I'm gonna go to Korean barbecue by myself because I don't trust everybody else. Because there's like this weird, like, I don't know, like everybody puts the meat on the grill and they all start looking at each other like, don't you take my meat? It's better than fudge. It's a chocolate treat. It's unique. Oh man, Gustavo, I'll believe you. Did you see the finale of Bad Batch? Skywalker, I did. I thought it was good, solid. I was kind of hoping for a little bit more, but hey, the fact that that show got 3 seasons, pretty great. What'd you think of it? Argentinian barbecue is the best in the world. Whoa. Wait, it's better than Brazilian? Oh my gosh. Gustavo's got opinions, all right? I haven't tried all these things, so I trust you, Gustavo. I trust you. I trust you. Yeah, by the way, so again, today I'm wearing a little orange bird. It's from Flower and Garden. It's good stuff. Oh, you were very happy with it? Skywalker, I wasn't. I wanted to see some Palpatine clones. All right. Also, I thought Tech was going to be back. So, I'm a flower. Thank you. It's starting Halloween early around August. Oh my gosh, yeah. Halloween's earlier every year. Hey, Halloween in Disneyland is pretty great, though. It is pretty great. I'll admit. It feels good. Feels good. Christmas might be a little better, though. I don't know. Ugh. Hmm. You think it was everything? Okay. I disagree with you, but I'm glad you liked it. You will go to Halloween. Yes, you're welcome. You're lovely and pleasantly fragrant. Oh, thank you. Only you. I wish this shirt smelled like oranges. Wouldn't that be great? Oh, you're going in costumes, Gustavo. Look at you. Oh, yeah, you're gonna go to Mickey's Not So Scary? Is that what you're gonna do? Yeah, Skywalker, I thought the whole time they kept zooming in on that one bad guy with the helmet on. I'm like, that's Tech. That's gotta be Tech. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Nice. I know some other people who may or may not stop by in the chat later who are going to or in October to Walt Disney World, and they're also going to Mickey's Not So Scary. Um, um, I know that would make you happy. Yeah, Mickey's Not So Scary, Gustavo. I don't know if you've seen it, but I actually covered that on the channel here a long time ago, back in 2018, I believe it was. And yeah, it was actually a good time. I liked it a lot. I liked it a lot. There's something about being in a castle park for a Halloween party that feels elevated to me. Because the one they have here, Oogie Boogie, is great, but it's in DCA and it's just kind of different. Oh, there you go, Bruno. You just don't want to talk about it, right, Gustavo? Holly, you'd make it scary? For sure. Um, I would make it scary. It'll be your third or fourth time. Wow. It's impressive. Um, Skywalker, I wouldn't hold my breath on it, but maybe. Maybe they will. Who knows? Not saying they couldn't, but if Dave Filoni has his way, they will. Now, there's a live action TV show that I'd be very interested in seeing. I guess I don't know what you'd do with it at this point, though. So, um, Disney World still do Jingle Cruise. Yes, it's amazing. Yeah, so they stopped doing Jingle Cruise here in Disneyland. However, I have had a few Jungle Cruise skippers who still do a bunch of Christmas-themed jokes around the holidays, so you still kind of get it, even if they don't dress the whole place up. So, which I appreciated a lot. I was like, oh, that's cool. The Jingle Cruise is great. Yeah. And I didn't ride, I feel bad. I didn't get a chance to ride the Jungle Cruise this time. It is, I think, a better version. It's my favorite version that I've ridden so far. But I was just so busy. That's what I get for streaming Smell-o-Fence. That's a mistake I won't make again. No, it was fun. It was interesting. It's something different. I was like, okay, let's try it out. Try it out. Yeah, yeah. Um, Dogfather, all right, take care, buddy. You have a good one. Thanks for popping by. Dogfather, we get to celebrate you being Dogfather in a month. So, not even a month. Is it a month? Roughly a month? Something like that. I don't know. I don't know. More Walt Disney World questions if you have them. Ask me anything. Please, please. Please, please, please. And like I said, might have a bit of an easier time after the vlogs start coming out. You know? Something where it's like, all right, Jimmy, we watched the Epcot vlog and we wanted to know which pavilion did you enjoy the most this time? Mr. Carey Small, hello, how are you? Thanks for popping by, man. Appreciate you and all of your support. I'm so glad you enjoyed the Walt Disney World stuff. And trust me, there's so much more coming. What Star Wars stuff do they have that Disneyland does not? Pretty much the same stuff. Yeah, basically. Yeah, 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 yeah. James, the hotel stays were amazing. One night at the Riviera, 3 nights at Animal Kingdom Lodge. So good. So good. How do you rate the food choices there compared to Disneyland? You know, Ross, I know Disneyland Resort, typically people say that they have a like better food in general. I think for their quick service, that's the truth. But still, I had some pretty good quick service while I was there at typically Walt Disney World sit-down restaurants because they have so much more of them are better. I didn't do a lot of sit-downs there, but the ones I did were actually really, really nice. So Disneyland, I always put higher for quick service. That's still the case. Sit down in Walt Disney World blows it out of the water. Has the best food. Ooh, Stula Canteen's good. Yak and Yeti's great. Flame Tree Barbecue is good. Animal Kingdom does have pretty good food, actually, now that you mention it. Yeah, you might be right. Epcot, though, I think is still probably. I think a lot of people would be like, Jimmy, how dare you say that Epcot's not the best? Um, Epcot's. Yeah, I don't know. Animal Kingdom and Epcot. Ooh. Epcot's got more choices, though. There's so many choices for food. I don't know. I'd probably still put Epcot first and then Animal Kingdom, probably. Also, as Nightbot has reminded me, thank you everybody so much for all the crazy generous support. We're almost halfway through the month, or 50% almost through the month. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I didn't have any fried chicken, Ross. I don't think. Top two favorite rides at Walt Disney World. Mr. Carey Small. Dinosaur. You can see the little Jeep back here, or the Time Rover, I should say. And then probably still Space Mountain. Yeah. Gustavo, I stayed at the Riviera, and then I also got to stay at the Animal Kingdom Lodge, as referenced by this mug. Yeah. If you have been to Epcot festivals, which one is your favorite? Here's the deal. I've been to, I think, most all of them, but I couldn't really tell you the difference. I know people who go all the time who would be able to tell the differences. I, it's not me. I'm gonna say Flower and Garden just because all the flowers are so pretty. I'm not like a foodie guy who's gonna go to every last booth and try to get all the little pieces of merchandise. That's not me. So I appreciate Epcot always looks good, but it looked especially good right now. I was like, wow, Epcot was popping off. These are great questions, though. Keep them coming. I love it. Rapid fire. And if I go too quickly over one of them, if you're like, Jimmy, could you expound on the why you love dinosaurs so much? I'd be happy to. Satula Canteen and Tusker House. Gustavo, I went to. Oh no, I didn't eat at Tusker House. I went to Kusafari. Their cinnamon rolls used to be so much better back in the day. Um, yeah, Carrie, it totally does. And man, it really was. It was beautiful. I didn't realize that Epcot's construction is not complete yet. I thought it was, but they still have construction walls. At least you can cut across the park now. But I was like, oh man, still working on it. So I don't know. It's a little bit weird. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But living with the land is still. Oh, living with the land might be. That fights for top. Yeah. Oh, Gustavo says food and wine. Gustavo's got so many Walt Disney World opinions. I love it. Jimmy, could you expound on why you love dinosaur? I- Carrie, I'm actually planning on making videos about this. Dinosaur was not in a great state when I wrote it, but it was better than the last time I saw it. So there's that. That ride's still incredible. That ride's still incredible. It's better than Indiana Jones to me. Tigress? Do you mean from like Kung Fu Panda? Richard? Hello? No, I don't think so. Sometimes you can see Mulan over there though. Hmm. Tangerine Cafe with all my soul. Oh, real? Oh, you do. That's very sweet, Gustavo. That's a little maybe too adventurous for me. I'd probably try it out with the right people, but yeah. Um, yeah, Carrie, I'm hoping they still keep a dinosaur aspect. You know, uh, yeah, it's just it feels like such a waste. I have a lot of thoughts on Dino Land, but who cares? Who cares what I say? Yeah. Yeah, but for any of our Disneyland people too, if you have like specific questions about Walt Disney World, I know a lot of people are intimidated by it, but you shouldn't be. You shouldn't be. It's incredible. I've been tweaking my the way I pitch Disneyland versus Walt Disney World. I have a new version of it that I think works, kind of, sort of, maybe. But yeah, uh, it was. I felt free there. I felt so free. I miss it. Um, it's not. It's not terrifying to figure out at all. Nah, you'd be totally fine. What's one thing you love about both Disneyland and Disney World? Cast members. That's an easy one. The attractions, of course. And I think just the overall thesis statement of both is still this kind of like to get you out of the real world for a little bit and have some fun with people you care about. Yeah. I'm a Disneyland person, scared of Walt Disney World 101 course. You need that? I know a guy who could make it. The flights were boring both times, which was great. Much, much longer coming back from Florida than it was going to Florida just because of the headwinds. But yeah, yeah, so thankfully, not too bad. Oh, yeah, I'd be happy to. I'd go back in a heartbeat. If someone like emailed me tonight and they're like, Jimmy, I'm an anonymous prospect or prospect. I'm an anonymous donator, benefactor. There it is. They're like, I'll send you to Walt Disney World tomorrow. Would you go? I'd be like, of course I would. Yeah, it's great. I love it. I love it. Anywho, yeah, but the flight was pretty boring. I'm very thankful. Watched some movies, took a couple master classes. Pretty good. It's pretty great. Yeah, yeah. It's a good time. It's a good time. But yeah, other questions you guys might have, please let me know. Also, if you're like a Walt Disney World veteran and you're like, Jimmy, what do you find more interesting over here than Disneyland? I can tell you that. What did I master? Myself, mostly. I've become the master of me. Could you imagine me teaching a master class someday? Hello, my name is Jimmy Good, and this is Master Class. All right, so if you want to do Disneyland and Walt Disney World, here's what we want to do. What tips could you provide about Animal Kingdom Lodge and the Riviera hotels? Carry up like a lot of this will probably be overlap for what I do in the vlogs, but Animal Kingdom Lodge, it's only buses to and fro, whereas Riviera, you can actually take the Skyliner to get to Hollywood Studios and Epcot, which is super duper nice. However, Animal Kingdom Lodge is the closest resort to Animal Kingdom proper, so if you have like days planned out where you want to go to Animal Kingdom, hopefully you can stay there, and it's very, very convenient. Also, with Animal Kingdom Lodge, if you can get a Savannah view to look out at all the wonderful animals, you totally should. If you don't worry. There's plenty of viewing places that you can go sit on a rocking chair and go see the animals and go watch them. Also, on top of that, if you're looking to book one of their private safaris that they do on the savannas there, look like 2 to 3 months in advance, and then you can book them. I think the current price is like $89 a person. That's what I was hearing. So, I don't know. Hopefully, those are some good tips for you. Most interested in Animal Kingdom, I think those are, I think, so these are good tips. Excellent. Yeah. Animal Kingdom was great. Animal Kingdom and Hollywood Studios right now, again, if you know what you're doing, are both what I would like to call one-a-day parks. You could go to each and probably do almost everything in one day. Like I said, if you had a plan and kind of knew what you're doing. Epcot and Magic Kingdom, those are probably closer to like 2 days for each. There's just so much, especially Epcot, depending on who you're going with. If you're going with kids, that might change stuff. Like they're gonna want to do probably 2 days of Magic Kingdom, maybe one day at Epcot. It's just the truth. So yeah, Animal Kingdom Lodge was incredible. It was incredible. I had a oh, you guys aren't even gonna believe this room. The room was bigger than my apartment. It was like double the size of my apartment. It's like and Riviera too. Um, I could have done 3 if I was alone. Ah, sure. Yeah. Who told you that? I didn't tell you that. You can trust me. Did I do the safari? Oh, bricks, totally. Yeah, the safari is quintessential Animal Kingdom. If you could only do one ride in Animal Kingdom, I would say it's the safari, like hands down. Some people say like Flight of Passage. No. Flight of Passage is fine in its own right, but the safari there at Animal Kingdom is unlike anything you've ever experienced. Truly. Um, yeah, Carrie, you get it. You get it. Yeah. And again, like I said, Carrie, before, like if you've got kids, Epcot might be like a one day because you kind of do all the things that they're interested in. It might be harder to get them as invested in like seeing Impressions de France. You know, like they're not they're like, all right, sit down for 20 minutes and watch this, like, it's about France. Maybe not, but to spend a whole day doing the safari over and over. Yeah, and the nice thing about the safari, unlike most attractions, is that it's completely unique every time you do it. So yeah, you never know which animals are going to be out and what they're doing, and yeah, it's amazing. It's incredible. The safari is, and to be honest with you, it was even better back in the day. I know, blasphemy. I'm just that guy now. There used to be more of like a explosive and action-packed finale with poachers shooting at you and stuff. It was great, and I wish they had it still, but they don't. So it's okay. Animal Kingdom is slowly shifting into something I won't be able to recognize anymore. I'll be like, "Hmm." At least I think the safari is protected. They can't really change that too much. It's too it's too extensive. It's like living with the land. You could do it, but it'd be a lot. It'd be a lot. So yeah, yeah, yeah. Just my thoughts. Just my thoughts. So, oh, this mug is so cool and that cute. I love it. I love it. I love it. Is there a safari vlog, Bricks? It'll be part of the Animal Kingdom super vlog or mega vlog, depending on how long that thing is. But yeah, I even got to see their new baby elephant. Her name is Cora. She was born back in January. I don't know if we got a lot of great footage of it, but yeah, I was sitting in the very back of the big truck, and I had the whole row to myself. Compare the attractions in California and Orlando. Which do you think is better in each place? Gustavo, I have a whole video on just these things. It's not really necessarily which is better. It's more of like comparative, like Pirates of the Caribbean, Disneyland versus Walt Disney World. It really depends. We could go through each of them, and again, it's very subjective, as opposed to like what I like versus what you like and what I grew up with and my emotional attachments to it and stuff like that. But like for example, I like the queue line and some of the aspects of Pirates in Walt Disney World. I still like the one in Disneyland better just because it's longer experience, more cave sequence. However, the Jungle Cruise is flipped, where the Jungle Cruise over there is longer and has a temple sequence that Disneyland does not have. So I prefer that one. And I also got to skipper that Jungle Cruise, and they've not let me skipper the one in Disneyland yet, which I could totally do. Maybe one day if I do a movie for Disney, they'll let me do it. Is way more exciting, but also you need to already know the jokes because it is 90% Cantonese. Ooh, seems like a bit of a drawback. Uh, yeah, but if you have any specific ones in mind, Gustavo, like attractions, I'd be happy to be like, which Small World is better? Even though I didn't get to ride Small World this time, but I'm familiar with it intimately because I used to ride it all the time as a kid. Yeah, I like the Small World in Walt Disney World. I really do. I was kind of bummed I didn't get to do it, but again, that's why maybe next time I go, I might not stream as much. I'll just be like, I'm just going on stuff. Bricks, it looked pretty much complete, much more further along than the one here in Disneyland, which makes sense because the one in Disneyland shut down months after the one in Walt Disney World did. So, yeah, they even had like logs out there, like all stacked up. But yeah, it's looking pretty far along. So, not something I'm really excited about the same way a lot of you guys are, but I'm glad you're excited. Of course, he started to put up with me translating the ride after we got off. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it doesn't sound as fun, but that's what happens. Different country. I get it. It's like if you went to Japan, like you just have to kind of roll with it. Be like, all right. I don't think there's a Jungle Cruise in Paris, though. Is there? I don't think so. French Jungle Cruise. That'd be pretty funny.
Here you go.
No, she's offering me up a French Jungle Cruise. It's pretty funny. Yeah. But yeah, I can say this thing for sure though. Their Tomorrowland is by far and away more fun than Disneyland's. Hey, SDK, what's up, man? How are you? Thank you. How are you? How is the girlfriend? How are things? Fill me in. SDK, if you have any questions about the trip, man, let me know. I'd be happy to answer them. Be more than happy to answer them. Yes. Yeah, they're Tomorrowland. I feel like I could have spent a long time in Tomorrowland. Thank you, man. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you so much. Yeah. Anybody who asked about the flight, thank you so much. Um, a gondola cruise version? Oh, like in Italy? She's visiting family in New York. Oh, fair enough, SDK. Cool. Cool. You're like, I'm a solo operator for a bit. Fair enough. Fair enough. Mm-hmm. Nice. Nice. As you know, we are 4 hours ahead. We have to go. Oh, sending my love, Gustavo. Take care. And again, happy Mother's Day to Monica. Take care, guys. Um, uh, Oh my gosh. Oh no. SDK, I'm glad you weren't in there. Smooth operator. Smooth operator. Think, 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 think. Hey, 20 likes. Thank you so much. Smooth Criminal is a weird song, isn't it? It's a good song, but thank you, Gustavo. Take care, buddy. Thanks for stopping by, man. Oh, yes, you can. I'm sorry, man. Sorry to hear that. Give some love to Gustavo, everybody. I like this mug so much. If I had more room, I would collect mugs, but I don't. So, not in the cards. Not in the cards. Not this time, anyway. Yeah. Yeah. Mm. I'm trying to think of what else, like new things there for me. A lot of the stuff isn't like brand new for a lot of people who've been watching this stuff, but for me it was new. Annie is not okay. Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? No, she's not. A lot of songs are like that when you start like listening to it. Like I love Aerosmith, but there's some of those songs where you're like, "Sh- Jamie's got a what?" It's like, oh man, oh, it's not happy, not a happy song. Which, by the way, Rock and Roller Coaster not being open feels like a gut punch. What are they doing? How long does it need to be refurbed? Hasn't it been getting refurbed for months? Bricks, did I see Mr. Morrow? You mean Mr. Tom Morrow? Or are you talking about Nate? I'm thinking it's probably Nate. Probably Nate. Mhm. But I heard them paging Tom Morrow on the People Mover because I just wrote it again and again. Oh, Nate, no, I didn't see Nate, unfortunately. I was hoping to. I was really hoping to, but just didn't coalesce. So hopefully next time. Or maybe he'll come over here. I keep telling Nate, my open offer for Nate is this. Collaboration, vlog, full day together. It'd be the most fun he's ever had in Disney Park, or at least top 5 days. I promise him that. But yeah, I think he and I would play off each other super well. And I've known Nate for years now. And yeah, hopefully maybe one day. But I know he's a busy guy. I'm a busy guy. We're busy guys. Maybe next time. Have you seen the parody of that song with Palpatine and Anakin? Annie, are you okay? No, Skywalker. It's very funny. N8, Nate. Yeah. But Nate's great. We're talking about paging Mr. Morrow. If you haven't checked him out on YouTube or whatnot, please do. He's a very fantastic guy and probably easily one of my favorite content creators out there. He's probably my, like, as far as East Coast vloggers go, my favorite. Yeah, he's great. He's great, and he's been a very busy man. Like, he got a special tequila drink named after him at the La Cava Cave, or La Cava de la Tequila, the Tequila Cave. And then also he got like a Roosevelt shirt or a couple of them. Like he's, I don't know, merchant. It's going nuts. It's crazy. Good for him. Um, oh, he's about to leave the country again. Good for him. Good for him. Yeah, he's becoming quite the world traveler. So again, my best to Nate. I've run into him a few times over the years, and we've always had a good time. So yeah, hopefully one day we can hang out. And the thing is, it's not so much even like exposure for the channel. It's just that like I would love to hang out with him more, as like a fellow creator. But yeah, also he's a dog guy, so we have that in common. Hmm. Yeah, yeah. Um, Trip, just do Animal Kingdom, Walt Disney World. You mean like Magic Kingdom? Wait, you just do Animal Kingdom plus Walt Disney World. They do a separate Epcot only trip. You mean Animal Kingdom and Magic Kingdom is what it's called. Um, you can do it. No, it's not too much walking. You can do it. You do as much walking in Disneyland. You just don't think about it. That's the trick. You can do it. Uh, actually saw him once when he came out to Disneyland. Nice, Skywalker. Yeah. Like I always tell you guys, if you want to see a team up, you let him know. You let him know. Be like, hey, Jimmy said that he'd be up for this. I'll do it anytime he comes to Disneyland, especially. It'd be easy for me. I just pop down. Like Nate. Yeah, he's a good guy. Um, it's okay. It wouldn't take you long to figure it all out. No, it's fine. You're fine. You're good. You could do it. Now do it all in one trip. Do it all in one trip. You can do it. I did it four parks in 4 days. You can do it too. You can do it too. I mean, yeah, I know what I'm doing, but I know all the pathways. Well, most all the pathways. Gets a little confusing in some of these pathways. The new pathways. I'm like, wait, what? Um, that's you train up for it. You can train up for it. Hyperspace. You can do it. You can become stronger. You just gotta believe. You gotta believe in yourself. You can do it. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. I saw a guy walking around in the boot, like he broke his leg and he had a boot. My mom did that back in the past too. If these people can do it with like a broken leg, you can do it with two operating legs. That's what I'm thinking. I think you can do it. I believe in you. Plus, think of the cardio. You can eat whatever you want. You can eat whatever you want. You'll burn it off. Supposedly. Disney calories don't count. That's what people have been telling me. Mm, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Ah, man. I miss that frozen mint julep though. It really was maybe my it might be my new favorite drink. Apparently they have them in Disneyland's or downtown Disney, but it's not in a Disney restaurant, so I wonder if it tastes the same. I want to try it, but I will go in with low expectations. Um, yes, but you can't walk off sodium and sugar and bad fats. Time for salad. Holly. No. No. Disgusting. Halloween Horror Nights tonight would be good. Oh, bricks. I'm telling you, let them know. I would be happy to do it. The two of us getting jump scared would be very funny. Yeah. Like, Nate, hold me, Nate. Yeah. Hyperspace, you get it. Yeah. You gotta, if you can walk those things off, Holly, you just really gotta walk. Like a lot of walking. Trust me, I'm living proof. That's all I ever eat is sodium and sugar. Look at me. Like a stick. Like a sad stick, but like a stick. Like a depressed, weird stick. Somewhere near a landfill. That's me. That's me. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Other questions we have about the trip. Questions about the parks. Get as specific as you want or as broad as you want. I'm happy to answer them. I can tell you the differences between all of it because I have them burned into my brain forever. Yeah, there's some other rides I wanted to do that we just didn't get done, you know. Um, yeah. Oh, yikes. That's the thing about going to theme parks like I do all the time. Like, yeah, you could probably be healthier in what you eat, but there's so many things that I want to eat or try that I couldn't eat if I was on like a strict diet. So yeah. Nah, nah, nah. Nah, 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 nah. That's not, again, that's not this channel. I'm sure there are other channels. It's like eating at theme parks healthily. And like how to be in the best shape and go to the parks. It's not here. These aren't the videos you're looking for. I watched Jalen eat a half a chicken the other day. It was incredible. How are prices compared to Disneyland for food? Equal, more or less? Bricks, from what I've seen, and from what other maybe other people could tell me this too, it seemed like it was slightly less. Maybe. Yeah, I was like, move along, move along. It seemed like it was less, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I don't know. Let me know. Let me know, chat. Other people might know more about this. Yeah. Yes, James, it is. It is. Probably at the end of next month, more than likely, if the leak is to be believed. But who knows? That might get pushed back. How could you compare the fireworks shows between Disneyland and Walt Disney World? Oh, Carrie. Okay. It depends on the fireworks show. Like sometimes they've had like some better ones at Disneyland, but genuinely, again, it's subjective, but like Walt Disney World's fireworks are like nuts. Like, I mean, it also helps that they have like a true castle, but like their fireworks go so high and they do them almost all the time and they're big and crazy. Yeah, it's the shows that they do in Walt Disney World. They can be more bombastic because they have, 43 square miles. They don't have to worry about upsetting anybody. So, yeah. Soda's cheaper, water's cheaper, the food was cheaper in Walt Disney World. Okay, yeah, I thought so. And Holly, the stuff I bought myself too seemed cheaper. So, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Again, Holly, thank you. Thank you to everybody who bought me food down there. That was very kind of you guys. I very much appreciate it. Thank you so, so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah. But yeah. So yeah, that's what I would say about fireworks though. Yeah, they go a little bit crazier there. That's for sure. Yeah, and I honestly prefer their shows more there. And they've got, well, I guess it kind of varies. I don't know. I miss Illuminations. Best thing I ate? Ooh, if it wasn't that frozen mint julep, which is fantastic. Um, Best thing I ate. Oh, um, you might have to give me a minute on that. Love the Walt Disney World fireworks, especially Happily Ever After. Yeah, Happily Ever After was great. It is great. I think it's changed a little bit since the original incarnation. Um, but yeah, I'm trying. I feel like I'm gonna miss something, and I'll be like, Jimmy, it was obviously this. I had a really good burger at Sci-Fi Dine-In, and it's better than any burger I've ever had there before. So as far as burgers go, there's that. World of, yeah, World of Color carry World of Color 1. It's pretty good at DCA. I prefer the original again, World of Color. Yeah, that one was really good. Anyway, even though a lot of those elements are still in this one. Um, SDK, those are your favorite? Nice. Yeah. I think, yeah, they should go back to that. If I never see Mickey's Mixed Magic again, I will be happy. I really kind of despise that show, to be honest with you. I really don't like it. Um, oh, I'm trying to think of other food. I feel like I'm gonna forget something. And I'll be like, um, to be honest, the brisket at Regal Eagle was fantastic. It was really, really good. Hmm. Yeah, those are probably what I'd say. I didn't really do a lot of like sit down bigger meals. If I go back again, I'll probably do some more of those types of things. But the boba salad was interesting. Yeah, I liked it. It was basically coleslaw with boba on top, right? Yeah, it's pretty good. Mhm. I'm not opposed to salad. I ate a few salads on this trip, believe it or not. I know people like to make fun of me a lot, like to pick at me all the time about everything. But salad's not bad. Uh, I just usually don't go right for it. So, yeah. Actually, oh, I split a meatball sub with my buddy Levi at Pizza Rizzo, and it was pretty good. Holly, yeah, I mean everything, all the time. People text me. I'm like, oh god, I'm changing my phone number. Yeah, but yeah, that's probably the best stuff. In the past, though, the best things I've ever had there would be at like Takumi Te. They have a Wagyu beef that was incredible. The prime rib at Crystal Palace, Le Cellier steaks. Um, Thanks, Holly. I try to remember that. I like salad when surrounded by puns and as a patty. Oh, buns. SDK. Dude. Some call it a burger. SDK, you just I mean you were high in my book before, but you just jumped up, buddy. Um no, no, the canoes are a lie. Who uses Genie Plus more, Disneyland or Disney World? Oh, who do I think uses it more, or who do I think it's better for? I actually did use Genie Plus, in Magic Kingdom, and I found it to be very effective. I felt like I was it was I don't know. It's different. Who do I think uses it more? Probably Walt Disney World because people are there. Well, I don't know. It seemed like there was a lot of. Well, now that I say that, in my experience, I was only there for 4 days, but Disneyland, I see people use it all the time too. I don't know. Maybe in Disneyland more because there's less time. Walt Disney World, some people are there for like 2 or 3 weeks, so they don't feel that they have to use it. Maybe that's it. Did you ever get any Casey's Corner food? If so, what? Also, what was your favorite beverage from Walt Disney World? Favorite beverage we actually got from Casey's Corner. What was it Casey's? I think it was yeah, the frozen mint julep. We didn't get any food there, but I used to get food at Casey's Jr. all the time, or Casey's Corner all the time, and it's fantastic. I like the hot dogs and stuff. It's pretty much straightforward, um, American fare, and it all looked delicious. So, yeah, I didn't eat there this time, but I used to as a kid all the time, and obviously that means stuff could have changed. But from the food I saw that was going out, it's pretty similar to what it's always been. Talking like foot-long hot dogs and stuff. I've heard they've got good corn dog bites or something. I don't know. So yeah, Casey's Corner was bumping. Is bumping. It's crazy over there, man. There, stuff's going off. It's popping off. Yeah, Case is good. You use it for Rise every time. You use Genie Plus for Rise every time. You really don't need to. You really don't need to. If you could live a mile from Disney World or Disneyland or Disney World, which would you pick? SDK, if I wanted to be a full-time content creator, Walt Disney World, for sure. There's so much more to do, and there's like you'll never vlog or stream at all. But for what I do now, I don't even know if I'd want to live a mile away from Disneyland, to be honest with you, because as an actor, it's like it's better to live where I live. But yeah, hope that answers your questions. Good question though. I love these questions. Keep them coming. Which would you choose? Which would you choose? Like imagine Walt Disney World. If you lived a mile away from it and you could go to Epcot all the time and you could just pick a place for dinner like once a week to try out, how incredible would that be? We're going to Germany tonight. Last week we were in China. Next week we're gonna be over in France. Like, there's so many possibilities. Like, yeah, it's just, yeah, man. And it just seems more chill. That's the thing too. It just seemed like everyone was more relaxed. People were saying maybe it's the humidity. Maybe that's right. But I don't know. I don't know. Good questions though. I did not spend 1K for a plane ticket to stand in line for 2 hours. Well, hyperspace, if you rope drop, Rise, I don't know. Even when I've waited later in the day, I never wait 2 hours for Rise. So, yeah. I don't know. Individual lightning lanes. I don't know. I don't know about that. I'll say Genie Plus in Magic Kingdom was very effective, though. And I utilized it for most of the day. If you already answered this, but did the Magic Band have more features? Oh, yes, of course, Ross. Yes, yes. I've talked about this a few times before, but I didn't talk about it today, so great question. Ross, to answer that, yes. Yeah, oh my gosh. Like, you can pay for your food with it, and you can get into your room with it. Those two things alone are huge, and Disneyland still hasn't implemented that fully here yet. I hope they do. But yeah, the Magic Band there, it feels like you didn't need to have anything on you at all. Except if you want to do the GD Plus stuff, then you're going to need your phone. Corn dog bites are good. Also, the piano players outside of Casey Corner are all amazing. I didn't. No, I didn't. But I know they are fantastic. Longest line I waited in? Ooh, oh, Bricks, that's such a good question. Probably Rise. 45 minutes, maybe. Again, I know what I'm doing, and I kind of know I know how to play. No, that's not true. Slinky Dog. We waited Slinky Dog for like over an hour. It was on stream. That's why I couldn't remember. Slinky Dog was the longest. Don't wait that long for Slinky Dog unless you have friends. Unless you have friends. 2 days doing nothing but Star Wars rides, not just one day. My record is in the hundreds. Okay. Yeah, and that's good for you. I would never ever do that hyperspace, but I'm glad you like it. And yet, wait, you do Star Wars rides. You have 2 days in the parks for Star Wars, and then but you still pay individual Lightning Lane for Rise. Hmm. All right, fair enough. Hey, it's your vacation. You do whatever you want to do. You do whatever you want to do. I just couldn't. My buddy Levi had never ridden Rise or Smugglers, so we went and did both. So those were both, yeah. Smugglers waited for a long time. They were having some technical difficulties, though. It happens. So, yeah, he got to do Rise. He got to do Smugglers. Any difference in Star Tours? Bricks, the exterior is a bit different, but besides that, pretty much the same. You know? Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of the way I see it. I actually prefer the one in Walt Disney World just because they've got the Forest Moon of Endor and they have like a fake, like a facade of an AT-AT out there. It shoots little like blasters. It's pretty great. If the line is too long, if it is only 30 minutes, I don't. Gotcha. I remember Slinky Dog. You all got on ride in less time than posted. Yes, Carrie, very good. Yeah, it said like 120 or something like that, and we only waited like a little over an hour. It said like 2 hours, and we waited like an hour and a half, or not even. Again, it was great because I was hanging out with my buddies, and that was the best part about it. Slinky Dog in general. Oh, Joy, you like Mine Train. I didn't ride Mine Train. That was consistently at about an hour or so. But yeah, I didn't get a chance to ride that one, which again, I'm not too been out of shape about. I've gotten to ride it. I've filmed it for the channel. It's fine. Again, another shorter roller coaster. Ironically, about double the length of Tron, but Tron is a launch coaster, so you got to keep that in mind too. Too intense. Oh, it's not that intense. It's not too intense. I don't know. It depends on your threshold. It's not that bad though. It's pretty tame. It's pretty tame, I think. Um, Bricks Tron was good. Yeah, I'm going to talk about it more in the vlog, but I've got footage of it from the daytime, the nighttime. I enjoyed it. I did. It is short. It is very short. And again, if you're doing the virtual queue and the rigmarole to get in and you wait, for a long time and you finally get on it, it's like, it's done. Yeah. You see any difference in the accuracy of wait times at Walt Disney World versus Disneyland? No, pretty much the same. Sometimes they seem like they're dead on, and other times it depends because a bunch of lightning lane shows up. So yeah, they're pretty much the same. I will say this, it still seemed like at night they do the same thing as Disneyland does, where they kind of like they don't recheck the line, so later on it'll be like, it's a 60-minute wait, and it's like a walk on. And you're like, So keep that in mind. If you're staying in the parks late, don't be turned off by some of the wait times, especially if it's not for a very popular attraction. There's a good chance you can sometimes even look at the queue lines and be like, nah. Like Walt Disney World does hide its queue lines better though, because they have mostly indoor queue lines. So keep that in mind. Is it awkward to sit in on Tron? A little bit. Or just imagine like you're riding a bike and then you're kind of leaning forward on the bike. So it's a little bit tricky, but once you get the hang of it. Yeah, Slinky Dog's a smooth ride. Yeah, it's fun. It's fun. Again, I probably like personally, I wouldn't wait more than 45 minutes under normal circumstances. I'd be like, yeah, nah. That's just me though. Some people absolutely love it. It's whatever you're into. I'm the kind of guy who's gonna wait 45 minutes for Dinosaur. I didn't on this trip, but I would have. I would have been like, yeah, man, I'll wait for this. Yeah. And Slinky Dog, yeah, the key line's pretty cute too. Living Dead Mom, hi, how are you? Welcome home. Hey, yes, welcome. This is like my third home. Yeah, thank you. How are you? Cheers to you. My best to you, to Damien and the whole crew. How's it going? 25 likes. Hey, thank you so much. Thank you kindly. I thank you kindly. I thank you kindly. What's going on? Tron video game always gave me anxiety. Oh, really? Yes, happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day indeed. With like the rose and the skull. It's perfect. Nice job, Ollie. Good job. Snaps. Snaps for you. Living Dead Mom, if you have any questions about the Walt Disney World trip, let me know. Let me know. Hopefully I'll see you guys in the park sometime soon. You never know when I'm going to pop up. I'm there. I've been consistently going, to the parks, not just Disneyland, but Universal on Fridays and stuff. I don't know if that's always going to be that way, but that's just how it's been for now. But one of these days, I'm not going to be able to make it to one of them. Something will come up. It'll be like, oh, he went to Minnesota or something. You are a wrath of knowledge. I mean, it's true. Not even a font of knowledge. I feel so seen. I feel seen. Yeah. Living Dead Mom, is Brianna still there? Or actually, is this like your last day, maybe? I don't know. Let me know. If so, say hi. If not, then I guess you could say hi next time you talk to her. Yeah. Yeah. I was down on Hollywood Studios before I went, but I had a great time at Hollywood Studios. I really did. I had a really, really good time. It's still probably my least of the four that I love, but I still love it. Like I still, still like one of my kids. Still love it, Just want it to try harder, Yeah. The fact that they still have the Muppets though is incredible. Like, come on. Muppets is probably one of the most underrated franchises of all time. I really think so. Even though my buddy who I was with, Jalen, he's not necessarily a big fan of the Muppets, which I appreciated his candor. I appreciate. Oh, she went back to Ohio. Oh, shoot. Shoot. Well, I hope you guys had fun together. I hope you had a good time. Hope you had fun. Hope you had fun. Cheers. Cheers to that. Yeah. It was probably not long enough of a trip. It's never long enough, right? Never long enough when they come to visit. Sadie, hi, how are you? Sadie, happy Mother's Day to your lovely mom. Hope she's doing swell. Hi to Quinn as well. Yeah, Living Dead Mom, I was confused about that. Do we dare tell people what happened? Um, yes, that'd be great. Bring back the Muppet Show. Bring it back. Oh, yeah, the Muppets. I love the Muppets. They're great. They are fantastic. Uh, even though I do admit they probably peaked back with the Muppet Show and they've had, issues ever since. Christine, hi, how are you? Living Dead Mom, right? My mom's already planning on flying me, or we're trying to figure out a time to fly me back at some point here, maybe over the summer. We'll see. Maybe one of these Sunday streams, I'll just surprise everybody. I'll be like, I'm in Minnesota. Ah. Again, for those of you just joining us, welcome. If you have any questions for me about Walt Disney World, please let me know. You still say Muppet Haunted Mansion is the best Haunted Mansion movie. Might be. I don't know. It might just be. I guess it depends on how much you like the Muppets, right? Yeah, it's weird to think we have three Haunted Mansion movies now. We had one for like 20 years, and now we have three, in a sense. So weird. Monster, animal, tomato. I was like, I thought Damien had a miscommunication. I almost like sent him a voice message and be like, hey, Damien, like, what are you talking about? Quinn is here. Hi, Quinn. 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 Sadie. Hello. Michael, hello. How are you? Muppet Treasure Island is the best Treasure Island, too. Ooh, it's pretty great. I love it. Bring back Aladdin at the Hyperion, please. That Hyperion theater, or that, I don't know if it just costs a lot. They need to, I would like it if they had something in there all the time. Michael, yes, that is potentially. We'll see. It was later in the month that the leak was about, but then again, they might push it back. Who knows? I don't know. I don't know. Again, I will not be covering it, so please, I'm sure, check out either Paging Mr. Morrow or Mammoth Club. Those are my recommendations. Or Tim Tracker. Any of those three. They'll cover it. Even when it releases here, there's a chance I might not be able to cover it for a while because I will not most likely be invited to the preview. And there'll be boarding groups and all this stuff. And Muppet Pride and Prejudice or Muppet Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings is much more of a long shot, I think, than Pride and Prejudice. It'd be like Pigs and Prejudice. Um, or Pride and Pigs. I don't know. There's a joke there. Lord of the Pigs would be a good one. Man, the Muppet Vision 3D is still, it slaps, man. It slaps. It's so good. It is. It's great. Muppets. Christine, thankfully, no. No, no, no. I tried not to. I was trying to get a lot done. Living Dead Dad would never mess up on a puppet name. That's all me. Oh, was that was that you? Living Dead Mom? Was that you? I was like, I was just trying to figure it out. I was trying to figure it out. We were going hard on the Instagram stuff. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Yeah, I can't always do that, but I was trying some new stuff. I might try some more in the future. We'll see. Yeah, just gonna like zone in on like two things. I'll be like, all right, he vlogs and then he posts a bunch on Instagram. He occasionally streams, occasionally. But yeah. Which, by the way, I have so many vlogs. The Walt Disney World vlogs will probably not come out for a couple of weeks, but just stay tuned. So, the two old men. You're talking about Waldorf and Statler. Is that the ones you're talking about? They are great. They are wonderful. They heckle. Yeah, they're great. Love them so much. Oh, gosh. If we could find a way to put PhilharMagic in Disneyland somewhere. Oh. Oh, I just had an idea. Oh, I just had a great idea. Okay. So, Mickey's PhilharMagic, for people in Disneyland know it in California Adventure. It replaced Muppet Vision 3D. In Walt Disney World's Magic Kingdom, they have PhilharMagic in Fantasyland. What if we kind of split the difference and we somehow, and I know it doesn't make perfect sense, but what if we put Mickey's PhilharMagic underneath Space Mountain back in the old, like Honey, I Shrunk the Audience, theater, and then we brought the Muppets back over to California Adventure? Um, there you go. Yep. Um, I think it's perfect. Then we could all get what we want. There we go. Bring the Muppets back. There we go. But thank you for this. Looking forward to Walt Disney World vlogs. Have a great evening. Mr. Carey Small, thank you so much. And thank you for all of your support, man. I appreciate it a heck of a lot. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, man. Means a lot to me. Yeah. Every dollar helps. So thank you. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Muppets, Muppets, Muppets. Yes, Muppets. Muppets. We love the Muppets. I know, like, we all say we love the Muppets, but there must be a reason why they keep, like, replacing them. And, like, maybe it's just, like, it's still too much of a niche thing. I don't know. I don't know. I still love them, though. Uh, I'd say seeing someone there maybe made the experience more personal. Definitely ignited our fire to go spend time there. Oh, LDM, are you talking about Jalen or are you talking about Levi? Or are you talking about the Muppets? Maybe you're talking about the Muppets. I don't know. Yeah, Walt Disney World. If you love Disneyland, and again, I know it intimidates a lot of people. Do not be intimidated. Disney, here's my offer to you. I don't know if anyone would ever see this at Disney. I will help make videos. You guys, if you want to produce them too, I don't care. I'll do it. I'll host it. I will make this thing that like makes people who love Disneyland not afraid of Walt Disney World. I will do it. I'd be happy to do it. I will host it. Yes. Um, Florida. Yes, yes, to go to Florida. Yes, good. Well, I hope so. Yeah, yeah. Walt Disney World's not that bad. That's okay, LDM. It's your day. It's your day. Don't worry about it. Yeah, Jalen being there was amazing, and then also my buddy Levi being there, which was not planned at all, was incredible. It was ugh, ugh. It's like the universe, like destiny, made it happen. It's like, oh my gosh. Blah. Anyway, sorry. Sorry about that. I just love Walt Disney World. Even when I was by myself, I was still having a great time. Like, I love that place. I just do. There's something truly magical about it. And it's not to undercut Disneyland, because I know there's a lot of like, which one's better? It's like, no, they're both incredible in their own ways. It's just Walt Disney World is like, that's my second home. Like, when I go there, I'm like, yeah. Like, like California is becoming my third home, but like I don't know, I grew up just experiencing what Walt Disney World had to offer, and they were drip feeding it back then. When I first started going there, it was Magic Kingdom, Epcot, and Hollywood Studios brand new basically, and then Animal Kingdom came up eventually. Um, yes, LDM totally. It was just yeah, it was great. If I could hang out with Jalen and Levi in the parks all the time, well, maybe they'd get sick of me, but I would. It was so nice. It was so good. Some more ride bros. I love my ride bros. I love them so. Yeah, they were so much fun to hang out with. They were such good sports. Great sports. They put up with a lot of my stupid jokes. So, yeah, it was great. It was great. Great, great, great. But yes, again, if you like the Disneyland stuff and you want to know more about Walt Disney World, ask me questions, please. You feel like that's your second home? That's great. That's good. And the thing is, I've been to Disneyland now more than Walt Disney World, I think. But still, there's something about it. I don't know. It's just, I don't know. Maybe it's also like because Disneyland was like Walt's dream, and Walt Disney World was like his super crazy dream. Like, I don't know. Um, oh, good, nice. Don't you have to use your phone for that? I've never really been interested, but I'm glad that you like it. I just got to be honest. It's the name of the channel. If I'm not Jimmy Good, then what am I? What am I? I'm a fraud. Um, oh, it's probably over 300. You use your magic band. Well, then how do you know you got the? Do you need your phone? to like see which bounties you got, or does it just pop up on the little screen? Yeah. I want to actually capture like a cast member that looks like a bounty hunter. Now I'd be in. I'd be like, all right, no phone involved. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I'm glad you like it. I just I've done some of these games in the past, and it's usually yeah, um, it's all via the bounty hunting hub in the park. Yeah, I've seen people doing it. I've seen people doing it for sure. Maybe I'd do it some night. I'd rather do it at night. Batu is many things, but during the day it is not super enjoyable. The sun beating down on you. Feels like Tatooine sometimes, which I think was the original concept for it. Yeah, yeah. That cantina, man. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Other questions you guys have, let me know. I still just love this mug. I love it so. So beautiful. So it's like there's like the giraffes and the snakes and stuff. Look at that. So cool. Did I stay on property? Yes, I did. I did stay on property. So, Living Dead Mom, I got to stay on property because of my folks. I stayed at the Riviera and then the Animal Kingdom Lodge, which that mug was like. They say over 20 different hotels there. It's basically 20. And there's plenty of things you could stay off property, plenty of hotels and stuff. I typically stay on property. I've been lucky to when I've got to stay there in the past. I always recommend staying on property because the whole point to me of going to Walt Disney World is to like leave the outside world and be in that big dome, that bubble. So if you can, and stay at a value resort too. The value resorts are fine; they're good, you know. Um, yeah, actually, I've seen them too. So they're based kind of on the I don't know if it's like the BD units, but yeah, they are cute. They're much bigger in person than they are in like the video game or the video games I've been playing. So yeah, yeah, they're cute. They're nice. Yeah. Yeah, that's nice. I want more of that stuff. I want the aliens to be walking around more so in Batu as well. Janet, hi! Oh my gosh, happy Mother's Day to you, Janet. Yeah, LDM. So anybody who's like, you can save money by staying off property, they're not wrong. But then there's this whole like you're Ubering or taking a shuttle in. It's like I don't know. It just feels like it defeats the purpose. Um, yes, they are cute. Yeah, the BD. I've seen them. Yeah, I saw them when I was with my mom and Mac in the park. Yeah, Janet, are who's with you today? Did you sneak away to watch, or are you with the whole family? I hope they've been treating you well, as per usual. And Janet, we gotta get back on some gears, lady. I've been thinking about it. Yeah, Skywalker, the original pitch for Batu was gonna have all that stuff, and then I think they saved a lot of it for the Galactic Star Cruiser, at least in Walt Disney World. But now that that's no longer a thing, hopefully they could do more of that in the park. I think. It's not like obviously it's cool to see Ray and Chewie mostly, but Um, yeah, happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. Even if you're a dog mom, still happy Mother's Day to you. To all, as my mom said, to the two-legged and the four-legged. She had a more diplomatic answer, but yeah, fingers crossed. Yeah, yeah, yeah. They should have kept it. Do you mean the Galactic Star Cruiser, Skywalker? Uh, maybe you meant something else. You're currently alone, but the girls are running around. Okay. Well, Janet, my best to the whole family, but my special best to you. You're great, Janet. I'm glad to know you. I'll never forget the pork lumpias that they no longer have. Janet, we're gonna have to find another time to hang out. You're great. You're great people. Um, yes, happy Mother's Day to my mom most of all, the best mom. Sorry, everybody. Yeah, there was no way any of us were getting on Galactic Star Cruiser. I mean, alone. Ollie's like, wait, what did she say? No, the plans for the aliens. Oh, gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Yeah, yeah. I'm just waiting for Batu to either be an entire celebration of all Star Wars, the entire saga, or they change it into just Tatooine and just commit to it. Just like, you know what? It's Tatooine now. They start knocking down the Black Spires. Rest in peace, Lupius. Gosh, I missed them. It's my fault. I didn't order enough. If I would every time I went, if I would have ordered like 8 of them, they probably would have kept them on the menu, maybe. But hyperspace, nothing that can't be retconned. We can retcon it. It's fine. It's totally fine. We can do it. It's fine. Yeah. Any other questions about the trip? Both are magical. Yes. I don't know what we're talking about, but yeah, that's one weird thing about Disneyland versus like Walt Disney World. If you want to see most of the Star Wars stuff in Walt Disney World, you got to go to Hollywood Studios. But here in Disneyland, you got to go to Disneyland. Um, represent all eras of Star Wars: Galaxy's Edge. It Skywalker. Look in my eyes and know this truth. It's gonna come. I don't have. No one's told me this. I just have this feeling. Like it's the same feeling I have about California Adventure. It's gonna get a rename. Like they're gonna rename it. So one day when it happens, you'll be like, he said it, and I'll be like, they're gonna do Escape from the Empire. They're gonna make Rise of the Resistance even better with Darth Vader. Because when you add Darth Vader to anything, it's better. Rise of the Resistance, Peter Pan's Flight, It's a Small World, maybe even the Matterhorn. You know? What if Vader was up there with Harold and they were both roaring at you? Be even better. Get these new kids. Forget them. I'm still tempted to jokingly buy the melted Darth Vader helmet just to have as a joke. Yeah, it's never been a secret agenda. It's never been secret. Put him on every ride. If they put Darth Vader on the canoes, it'd be a better attraction. If they put him on the Mark Twain, it'd be a better attraction. If they put him in Pirates of the Caribbean, one of the most legendary attractions of all time, it'd be a better attraction. Alani, hi, how are you? What is up? Redo of a lot of California Adventure in 2012. Possible for large overhaul of Galaxy's Edge. Yes. Let's do Tomorrowland first. Darth Vader versus Winnie the Pooh. Oh, Holly. Just a small smackerel. I see you are quite powerful in the ways of the Force. Has Pooh's doing like the somersaults into his dream. Yeah. Yep, right. Because Darth Vader and everything. It's better. That's one of the other facts about this channel. It's just the truth. Darth Vader being a Jungle Cruise skipper. That's the thing about Darth. He's very scary, but also can be very funny. Stormtrooper popcorn bucket was tempting, but we got Doug and said, nice. I just don't like the New Age Stormtrooper. If it was the original Stormtrooper, at least the one I was seeing was the New Age, like the Kiss ones, you know, with the mascara running. It's not as compelling to me as the original. But I heard somebody in the park the other day who's like, I just want popcorn. I don't want the bucket. They don't want to get in line. Would you compare DCA to Hollywood Studios? Yeah, that's probably the closest one. LDM, it's kind of like that plus like little hints of Epcot. Kind of, sort of. Oh, sure, Darth Maul, he's going to cost more, you know. Basically needs to be destroyed by the Death Star and completely yeah, Skywalker, yeah. Just, Janet, next time you see those stormtroopers, you're going to think of me. Their mascara's running into it. It's the truth. They look like they're from Kiss, I think. Yeah, Tomorrowland, I know some people absolutely still love Space Mountain in Disneyland. I get it, but if it came down to it, I mean, like the Tomorrowland in Walt Disney World, it feels like it's like a pure, like strong, good version of it. And when I'm in it and I'm riding the People Mover, which we did 3 times on stream, it's just like it's heartbreaking to see it at Disneyland not functional, you know. And I get it's a lot of money and time, but maybe once they're done with the west side of the park, maybe they'll come back to it. My fear, though, is with the expansion plans they're doing with Disneyland Forward, is that they'll never come back to it. Half Star Wars and half Muppets. Oh my gosh. Oh, Skywalker, that'd be beautiful. It's okay, Janet. Don't worry. It's Mother's Day. You're great. You're loved. Also, it's almost getting to that time. I need to start knowing what people are doing for dinner because I want to live vicariously through you. Please. Please tell me what's going on. LDM, keep asking questions, please. I'd love to hear them. Oliver, maybe. We're not sure yet, but maybe. Maybe did Disney just confirm it? I'm not sure. Did I see a lot of characters? You know, Christine, to be honest with you, I didn't see as many. Disneyland is really good about that. I didn't see as much. Most of their character meet and greets are tucked away in a building, whereas Disneyland, there's a lot of them just like roaming around. You're eating peppermint taffy. Holly, wait a sec. Holly. Pork and apple sauteed in cinnamon. An unholy amount of dessert. Janet, you're amazing. You had In and Out. Nice, LDM. Why you don't cover your eyes? You're totally fine. You're fine. You're fine. You don't have to hide from it. Holliford? I imagine so. I feel like I was being chastised earlier for walking around the parks not eating a salad, but you can't live off peppermint taffy. Or can you? We need to get our top scientists working on this. That's her pregame. She's starting with a taffy appetizer, and then she's gonna eat a key lime pie. People Mover style ride or a new skyway could be used to get people to the expansion in the west side of the park. Please. It would be devastating though if they made a People Mover in a different part of the park and not in Tomorrowland. Like it would still be great to have it, but it would still be like, oh. Animal style double doubles. Ugh. I'm glad you like it, Ross. The vegetarian burrito from. I still don't want to say the name. I could live off taffy. Guys, speaking of, I saw a sign for Culver's in Florida, and I was with Jalen, and I was like, yes! And I talked to some Wisconsinites recently, and they were like, yeah, In-N-Out's our second favorite fast food place. I was like, what's your favorite? They're like, well, Culver's. And I was like, yes! What's my go-to snack, Ace, just in life? Yeah. Taffy is my favorite ride. Line snack. Well. Oh, I see. Yes. Gotcha. It's a good one. That's a good one for that. Bananas. Go-to snack for you is bananas. What artificial snack is your favorite? If it's not natural snack. Not a natural snack. 29 likes. Thank you so much, everybody. Again, we're talking about Walt Disney World here for the most part tonight. If you have questions, please. No question is too specific or broad. Bucky. Okay. That's what I was going to guess, but I was like, I don't know. I don't know if I feel good about that. So I'll say it wrong, and then I'll be chastised forever. Oh, Disneyland and Disney World are both magical. Yes, they are. They're different in different ways, but yes. I'd say lesser evil. What? I don't even know what you're talking about. 30 likes. Thank you so much. Look at that. Birds underneath. Bucky is their beaver mascot. That's cool. Bucky. Hit the road, Bucky. You guys know what Disney movie that's from? I'm sure you do. You're smart people. You're clever, folks. You're clever. You're clever. Bucky. Like chips, but healthy snacks. Okay. Wow. I can just see it. Janet, I have a story for you about that very thing. We'll have to talk about it. They have 116 gas pumps? Oh my gosh. That's insane. That's a lot of gas pumps. That's about as much as my local Costco. I'm just kidding. No, they don't. If they had 116 at my local Costco, they'd probably be moving through faster. Yeah, they don't have 116. 116. My goodness. My goodness. That's a lot. 74,000 square foot store. Janet, thank you. I'm glad somebody does. Janet, Janet, you're gonna love it too, I think. I made some new friends, and yeah, I love them. One of them in particular, I had that thing that happened again where I was like, I met this person and immediately we're friends. I was like, hey. Oh, okay. Yeah. These Buckies. Maybe they have more of them that I've never been to. Maybe I have been to them. I don't know. I've driven across this country a few times. Probably stopped at some. Just can't remember. Watch, it'll be in the one where I moved out to California vlog. I'll be like, oh yeah, we did stop there, didn't we? South. Yeah. It's crazy that there's so many like chains of things like that that like depending on the region of especially the states you live in, you'll never hear of. You know. Mm. That's okay. It's just what you're passionate about. It's just what you're passionate about. Aaron Spirit, Lumpia Gang. Mel, thank you. Mel just donated $5. You guys can't see it. Thank you, Mel. Mel, thank you. I appreciate you, Mel. Give some love to Mel if you can't be here. Mel, if you're watching this in the future, buddy, thank you so much, man. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's good stuff. Ugh. He said he's there in spirit, Lumpia Gang. Thank you, Mel. It's sad about the Lumpias. No, no, no. Holly, thank you. Thank you. Boop, boop. Thank you. Thank you, Holly. Cheers to you, Holly. And to Bowie. What a lucky. Yes, there you go. Give her love. Randy! Hi, Randy. How are you? Welcome, Randy. I didn't even know you were here. Randy sneaking on in. How are you, my friend? It's a trigger word now. Oh, no, no, no. No, you do not need to do. Hey, hey. Look at me. You don't have to. You can just be here, all right? You can just hang out. It's all good. Oh my gosh. Ugh. Um. Gotcha. That is horrible. I'm sorry to hear that. No, don't worry about it. You're still you. I always tell people you don't spend a dime to be here. I always appreciate it, but just thanks for being around. You guys are keeping me alive. That's what that donation goal is. Is like the keep Jimmy alive donation goal. So thank you. You were detained by food. Dude, Randy, fill me in, dude. I gotta know. Talk to me about Moa, dude. Anthony, hi, how are you? Keith, hi, Keith. How are you, brother? How are you, buddy? Sending my love to you, my friend. Freaking love, Keith. QTs. Yeah, yeah, yeah. MOA. I'm getting jazzed up about MOA. Mall of America, for people who don't know. Bridget, hi, how are you? Slay, my liege. Slay. I was detained by food is the best excuse ever. Like, it's something we can all understand. It's like, hi. I was detained. Salmon piccata at Crave. Oh, dude, you were up in Crave? You were up in third floor? Dude, maximum bouge. Look at you. It's beautiful. I think it's third, right? Dude, it's good to see you too, brother. Hopefully I can see you again soon. When are we going to hang out at the old Disneyland? Walk the Tropical Hideaway to see what could possibly replace the Lumpia. So far, nothing. Janet, I know. There's like, it's just like a husk. Ugh. Yes, happy Mother's Day to your mom, Bridget. Diane. Happy Mother's Day, Diane. If you're watching this, I hope you're doing swell. Bridget, you got any questions for me about the good old Walt Disney World? I know you go pretty often, but Bridget, how long have you been going to Walt Disney World again? How long has it been? Yeah. Oh my gosh, everybody's so excited to see each other. It's so sweet. So, so sweet. Diana's sleeping. Bridget, please wake her up. Wake her up right now. Super fetch moms in chat. Yes, indeed. Which reminds me, if you are a member, can I see some super fetches? Or that's so fetch? If you've got the emoji, let's see it. Let's see. There it is, Holly. Thank you. Thank you. That's a Holly. That's a Holly one, if I'm not mistaken. Thank you, Holly. That is so fetch. I actually watched the Mean Girls musical not too long ago. It was good. I think I still prefer the original, but I also grew up with the original, so. Holly. Great minds. Great minds. So fetch. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I've only been going past 2 years. Only went once as a child. I've gone 10, 12 times this past year. Okay, nice. So Bridget, you know more about like the current stuff, but I still got you beat with like a lifetime of experience. So it's so fascinating to hear about like people who like you are kind of going now more in like rapid succession in a few year time span versus like the lifers, and how many changes there have been. So, yeah. Bridget, I bet you crush it there. Oh my God. Mel, there you are, dude. How are you, buddy? Thank you. Bridget says lumpia. Dude, guys, I'm missing that lumpia so bad right now. You're making me so hungry. Again, I want to hear what you're eating for dinner tonight. Who can beat out peppermint taffy? That's what we should start doing. Like, what's the weirdest or most interesting thing? I shouldn't say weird. Um, hearts. Hearts. I'm in and out. Dude. Mel, he's in, he's out. Mel, thank you, man. I appreciate you, dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Um, More just Disney kid turned Disney adult. Yeah, totally. And I was one of the like weird lucky ones who got to go a lot as a kid. Most people, that's like is a fantasy. So thanks, mom. Oh, guys, thank you. I didn't mean, I never mean to do this. I just think of Jan and I bring yeah. Thank you, Holly. Thank you. I'm taking Disney's questions. Oh, Randy, come on, hit me with them. Could they bring back Alien Encounter Ride if they warned that it would traumatize young children? Randy, yes, but I think there are a lot of rides that traumatize young children. Some that they don't intend to, so they should totally bring it back. I would love that. Yes, please. Randy, hit me with all the questions. I love them. Money in my 30s, I gotta start. There you go. Did I do the Speedway after doing Autopia? The FL track seems so short. Yeah, Christine, I didn't, but I'm familiar with it. I prefer the one like Tomorrowland Speedway is not as engaging to me as Autopia. Autopia is still like that's the best. That's the best one. Lumpia super chat train. Yes, thank you. Thank you for everyone who jumped on the Lumpia super chat train. Um, no, I don't. Did you have a magical time? Yes, and I want to go back so badly. Here's the like, uh, I don't know. The thing is, I could. I don't know what to say now. Quit saying. You make me laugh so much. Thank you so much. It's very kind of you. Thank you. Come back. There we go. Are we back? Are we back? Sorry, freaked out there for a second. Um, Tomorrowland. Tomorrowland, hands down. Mom likes. I can't. I can't. Holly, thank you. Stop. You guys gotta stop. It gives me the giggles. Jan, I hope you liked him. I don't know if the quality was super good, and to be honest, it stressed me out a lot, but I hope you enjoyed him. It's all citrus. It's all citrus. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, Tomorrowland's my favorite. Tomorrowland is so good there. It fires on almost all cylinders. My recommendation, if they don't do Alien Encounter, put a nice restaurant in there if you can. Good. Streams were slay. Thank you. If they could be better, let me know. Like Lumpia again. Mel, stop. Mel, thank you. Mel, you're too kind. Thank you. Thank you. I love these questions though. Keep them coming. Keep the questions coming. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Yeah, like I don't know. Like streaming like it's such an interesting beast, especially when you're with friends and stuff. Cuz like I didn't yeah, I have ideas. I have ideas. What's your favorite ride you went on Walt Disney World? It's probably this one, Dinosaur. Dinosaur. If not Dinosaur, Space Mountain, or Living with the Land. Yeah, so good. Okay, bye, Mel. Thank you, Mel. Thank you. Mel just like comes and he's just like stirring it up, and then he's like, "I'm out." I love it. Thank you, Mel. Thank you, and Holly. Everyone, thank you, and Bridget. Everyone, thank you. When's the Dinoland Tribute Memorial video airing? If it's not in the works, can it be? I thought about doing it, Bridget, and I was like, maybe this will be too depressing. I have an idea. I might tack it on at the end of a video, but Lumpia encounters maybe. No, thank or I mean Randy. I can't. I just see the word. Randy, thank you, dude. Randy. You're like strapped into a chair by Mel Lumpia. I can't. I can't. Okay, so for people who aren't familiar with Alien Encounter or Stitch's Great Escape, you sat in a chair, they put this thing down around you so you couldn't move, and it basically simulated like something breathing behind you or smells and water and all this stuff. Um, but imagine you're sitting there, and in this big tube is a giant like sentient lumpia. So it's like a big egg roll that's like looking around. Like, quick, we gotta contain it. Helen. I love Helen. Thank you, Hyperspace. Take care. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. Hopefully you get all sorted out with your credit card. I'm so sorry about that. It's horrible. Um, yeah. But yeah, so many good questions. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah. I was trying to think if I could do the I will remember you for like Dino. I hope they just decide not to do it. I think they probably will still go forward with it, but it's fine. So I don't know. It's crippling. The thing is, like, you guys got to understand, as someone who's been going, oh my gosh, Janet, Mel, Bridget, Holly, and Randy said Lumpia. Lumpia train, choo choo. That's your fifth super. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, Janet and Keith. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Janet Lumpia train. Janet's bringing up the caboose here. When the blood of the alien handler was sprayed in your face, oh, dude, chef's kiss, baby. Yeah, it was great. Good times. To Disney World, the only park was Magic Kingdom. Yeah, Christine, the same for my mom. She took a bus back in the 70s down to Walt Disney World way back in the day, and that's all they had. Um, Lovers need the tribute movie. I don't know. It's too crippling. And I'd have to get a cover of that song. Um, it was genuinely really hard for me. So that's why I didn't want to like make too many jokes about it because like I think like two videos that I'm gonna make on top of the ones that I have. So I have 9 vlogs from the whole trip. Then I'll probably make 2 dinosaur focused videos. It'll be like a comparison between Dino and Indy, just for old time's sake. I know a lot of other people have done it, but they haven't done it like me. And then also just a why I love dinosaur. Like why is it that he goes on and on about dinosaur? Here's the video I can produce for you. And I actually have made a dinosaur video on the channel. I still think it's Disney's best thrill ride. There's nothing more thrilling still to me than dinosaur because it's genuinely freaky. um, what is the weirdest or craziest experience you've ever had in any Disney park? Wait, is that your question, Skywalker? Something nice people can watch when it's closed and bring happiness and love to their days. I don't know. It might just be depressing. Um, but the first Disney park I went to was Disneyland. Remember that photo I showed you? Oh, yes, 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 yes. That's cool. Good for you. What was your first impression of Walt Disney World then compared to Disneyland? Were you like, oh, this is bigger? Oh, Holly, I'm sorry. Yeah. The craziest thing? Weirdest or craziest? Shoot. I'm trying to think of what a good example would be because I've been going my whole life. Randy, you want to crank it up? They actually added additional speakers to the back. I was actually talking to a cast member about this. It sounded great. Um, no, 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 no. It's Skywalker. It's totally fine. I get that. I screw up all the time too. Just in life, people like to point it out. Uh, the craziest thing. Um, I know that's not our dino, but don't yell at me. Oh, you don't like it's too loud. It's supposed to be loud. It's supposed to be. Yeah, probably getting evac from pirates is that's probably up there. That might be the craziest thing. Getting to be a skipper on Jungle Cruise when I was a kid, it's probably up there. Uh, yeah, yeah. My mom probably has some other ones. She'd be like, "Oh, actually, this happened." And I'm like, "Oh, oh." How about you guys? What's the weirdest or craziest thing that's ever happened to you? I'm still baffled that my childhood friend, who we didn't plan on meeting in Walt Disney World this last trip, we got to do it. Pirate sandwich incident is funny. I don't know if it's the craziest thing, but it's funny. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Pirate. I remember the pirate sandwich incident of 2021 or whatever. Sir, please put away your sandwich. Sir, stop eating your sandwich. Sir, put down your turkey club. What if they got really specific? Sir, yes, you in the third row, sitting by yourself, eating a turkey club. Please put that away. Put your mask back on, sir. He just couldn't wait. Oh, it's so funny. It's very funny. I think it's fun. Evac from Test Track, but they didn't shut the ride down. We call evac on the interstate. Wait, wait, what? Wait, did that happen to you? I'm sorry. Oh, I like that sandwich emoji. Oh, I'm tempted to make a sandwich for dinner. I don't know. I like sandwiches. Like a sorceress from the desert. Sandwich. It's pretty good. It's pretty fun. Fun for me. Fun for me. Yeah. Um, Holly, I almost don't want to ride Mission Space again in protest. I know you still go on it and stuff, but I just don't like Mission Space in general. So, it's not my thing. It's not my thing. Cosmic Rewind had a better showing for me this time. Test Track still great. I wish they'd revert it, but Holly, thank you. I just don't. Mission Space, I think, is on the chopping block. I really do, or at least do for like a re-theming with intellectual property. Okay, Holly, thank you. Oh, Mel, your friend Oscar's here watching. Oscar, hello. How are you? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you. Hope you're doing well. What song? I got Disco Inferno, Randy, and it was infinitely better than Tears for Fears. Everybody Wants to Rule the World. That song shouldn't be on that ride. I'm sorry. It's not a bad song. It's just bad for that ride. Evac twice in the same day from Big Thunder and got to walk around through the mountain. Oh, Janet, that's amazing. Maybe we talked about that a little bit. Big Thunder, I got stopped on the second lift hill the other day, and I've never had that happen. I was like, oh, evac, evac. I just quietly start chanting. I'm like, evac, evac, evac. Yeah. Anytime a ride stops for any amount of time. I had People Mover do that a few times when we were there. Oh, man. I love the freaking People Mover, man. Yeah, I really want to go back to Walt Disney World. Is that okay that I have that feeling? I hope so. It's just one of the craziest things that happened to me in the parks is when a woman randomly screamed at me while recording one of my character vlogs. Even the characters were shocked. Oh, that's scary. I lost my phone in Indy, and then the ride went down. I had to wait for 20 minutes to get my phone back recently. Oh, wow. Dang, Jan. Mission Space overlay with Big Thunder would save that ride. Wait, what? Like a big... It's the wildest ride in the cosmos. Yeah, I just think... I don't know. Mission Space is just... It was a fun idea for what Epcot used to be, but now that Epcot has really shifted hard, I wonder how long something like that can stick around. I say that as a person who loves living with the land, but yes. Oh, Carrie, welcome back, dude. People Mover. Oh, Holly. Okay, Holly, if you want to, type it out. Type it out, Holly. Yes. I have so many stories. I met so many lovely people there in the parks too. If for some odd reason anybody who I met in the park there is watching this, you're amazing and fantastic. All of you are wonderful. I wish we could have hung out more, but yeah, it was just one of those. I remember I remember all these lovely names of all these people. They're all so yeah, Carrie, it just even Greenside, I'm just kind of like It's not that it's poorly done, it's just that it's like motion sickness the ride. You know, that's kind of what it is. It's just the truth. Like, I don't know. It's brutal. It's brutal. Made the mistake of riding the orange Mission Space as first ride of the day. Messed up the equilibrium for the rest of the day. Yeah, Randy, that's the problem. My sister Katie wanted to do that, and I was like, no. Trust me. Listen to me. Listen to my words. No. That's like a last ride of the day. Maybe gonna gamble it, but I was probably 5 or 6. There was a bathroom in Tomorrowland, and my mom let me go by myself while she waited outside, and there was another exit she didn't know about, and guess which one I chose? Is this in Disneyland? Or Walt Disney World? Because I'm trying to calculate which bathroom it could have been. Because I know where the bathrooms are. At least in Disneyland. Did any rides break down while you were on them? Any evacuations? No evacuations, Christine. We had people mover stop a few times and the lights came on. Besides that, nothing too crazy that I can recall. Disneyland, in my kid mind, we were getting a line to go on Autopia, so I headed there. Good. I'm trying to think of which bathroom this is that has a different exit or multiple exits and entrances. Yeah, Skywalker, if I saw that, I would immediately go up to both of them, introduce myself, and give them both business cards. I will do that. If I ever see them, I will do it. I need to chaperone the ride gals? Totally. Totally. I'd be happy to do it. I'd be like, it's ladies' day in the park, and I'm here too. Um, Jana, I think I can think of a few people that would be perfect for ride gals. You know what I mean? People who also like live kind of close. It could happen. Shot my way through the entire line and didn't find my mom. The CMs wouldn't let me go look for her, so I cried. My mom found me like 5 minutes later and stomped up. Oh, jeez. Ride gals, assemble. Oh, Sherry was just so concerned about you, you know? Even in a place like Disney where it's super safe, there's that moment where you're gonna freak out. Oh, Bridget, you can't ask Janet. It's under my purview, and because you didn't ask me, no. Um, Casper, that's my child. Is it? I'll just fly in for the meetups. Bridget getting presumptuous. Getting presumptuous there, Bridget. I joke with Bridget because I know she could take it. She had to calm down and convince them she wasn't going to hurt me. Oh my gosh. Oh, oh my gosh. It escalated. Be Please, may I be a ride gal? Bridget, I will take it under consideration. She's still mad at me. Well, yeah, I can see where she's just so concerned. She just loves you so much, right? Ironically, I was the opposite. All the ladies are in the changing room. Janet, we're gonna have to talk about this. It must have been yeah, Holly. I'm guessing that was maybe it was a problem they were having. You know? Yeah. Nothing's yeah, losing sight of your child. Yeah, I can't imagine. I bet it's just so terrifying. I felt the same way about like my dogs when I can't see them, and they're infinitely better than children. So, Janet's your reference. Well, we'll see if it helps. Bridget, you're one of the few that I can do this with. I'm the reason Disney had to remodel their bathrooms. Brush his shoulder. I'm what they call a flight risk. No, Janet, you guys will have to ride, ride gal, and I just won't even film it. I'll be like, I'm going off by myself. They've gone. They're see. This is classic ride gals. Chaotic. Still chaotic. A really crazy moment was when I was about 3. I dropped my hat off the monorail somewhere high above Disneyland, and Disney actually mailed it back. How did they mail it back? Hi, Kira, how are you? How did they know? Did you like put in a request for it? Was your name inside the hat? That's insane. How did Mickey do it? I'll make it a TikTok. It's just Bridget for 3 minutes going like. It'd be great. I would love. And they're behind you, but you can't see them. Bridget's just like hanging out with my ride gal, besties. Accurate. Bridget, we're buds. So you're yeah, you're part of the crew. You're part of the crew. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, oh man, if I could did I do American Adventure and did you sing along during the finale? Randy, help me. I mentioned American Adventure to Jalen and we were on stream. And had we not been on stream, we would have gone on it probably, but we didn't. And I hate myself for it because I want to go on the American Adventure because I love America. It's my favorite country. Um, so no, Randy, I'm sorry. Forgive me. I gotta go back. Um, wow, that's so cool, Skywalker. Haven't you seen the mailboxes around Disneyland? Is this a trick question? Yes, I have. Yes. They just took the hat and they just shoved it in the mailbox. Don't do that, please. Back to Disney World for the Christmas party. I am hoping to go this year. Christine, if I could go back this year, if for some odd reason the channel exploded and work stuff didn't get in the way, I would go back. I would be so happy to go back. I'm yearning to go back. I want to go back so badly. We'll see though. Oh, you got a Magic Band returned to you. Nice. Cool. Yeah. And again, like just because you love Disneyland or you love Walt Disney World doesn't mean you can't love both, right? Like you can love both. Both are wonderful in their own way. I'm trying this new thing. Um, I used to consider, I still do, Disneyland and Walt Disney World. I put them together like a pizza. Another version I've been thinking about it as like a lot of the people who travel to Disneyland, a lot of them go for 1 to maybe 3 days. So you kind of augment your reality for those couple of days. Like obviously you're still in it, but you're not like the real world is right outside. Walt Disney World feels like true virtual reality. And when you're in it, you're like when you're sitting on a bus for 10 minutes or 20 minutes and you're still in Disney property, like that's like its own planet. Like it's just its own country. It's just ugh, I love it. I love it. Mm. They don't do the Disneyland postmark anymore. I'm sorry to burst your bubble on that. I know because I'm pretty sure because I've sent stuff to my mom and they don't they used to. Maybe they do again. I don't know. I don't know. But I've used those Disneyland post office card box things. You know what I'm talking about. Words. Words. Yeah. Little Sebastian for you there. Maybe I should watch Little Mermaid. Yeah, I know. I'm pretty sure. Mom, are you still here? Can you confirm or deny? I'm pretty sure she's shown me that she's gotten them in the past. I'm like, did it have like a Disneyland stamp? Oh, you're being facetious. Oh, I'm glad I can even say that word, let alone pronounce it. Face tease. Crazy Disney experience meeting people from YouTube in the park. Surreal fun. Ah, Keith, I hope it was someone like a talented, wonderful person. Are you talking about me? Oh, I'm sorry, Keith. Say there is so much to do at Walt Disney World, and if most people don't get, oh, Randy, apparently, Skipper, American Adventure, dude, I would love to do that. Oh my gosh, Randy, I want to go back. I want to go back. Um, thank you, Randy, thank you. Much to do at Walt Disney World. Most people don't get to do everything they want on one trip. They'll just have to gives you more to look forward to on the next trip. Yeah, like American Adventure. Yes, yeah. Dude, I thought about Nixon. I went through the contemporary and I thought about Nixon. It's insane. Yeah, for people who don't know, the Contemporary Resort, it's a hotel down in Walt Disney World. That's where Nixon gave his famous "I'm not a crook" speech. So we were talking about that. And Randy donated a lot of money in reference to that. So thank you, Randy. I want to go back to the American Adventure. If I went back, there's no concrete plans. My mom was already talking about it though. So when I go back, I will do my utmost to hit up the things that I missed this time around, including the American Adventure, because it is fantastic. It really is. It's a cool show, and it's incredible. It really, really is. It's it's insane. It really is. If you've never seen it, it's basically like imagine like Great Moments with Mr. Lincoln or The Hall of Presidents, but like scenes and sets were shifting all the time, and like things were coming and going, and like animatronics all in front of you on a stage show. Like it's insane. Oscar said Lumpia Gang, dude. Oscar, thank you. Oscar, thank you. Spread your golden wings. It's like something freedom wings cross the sky. They still play that at great moments. America, I'm flying high, flying high. I did see Canada Far and Wide though. They wouldn't let me film, but they did ask my name, and then they said hi and bye to me at the very beginning and ending. All the cast members did, because Canada freaking rocks. I want to go to Le Cellier. Bridget, we might. Canada, Canada, my Canada. Um, yeah, it's close. Thank you, Holly. Thank you. Loopy, also Canada, Canada. I love Canada. If you're from Canada and you're watching this, know that I love you, and I really want to go to Canada again. I was watching on the good old Bachelor. They were up at Jasper. It looked beautiful with the flags. Yeah, yeah. Actually, I make the emojis typically, so you can annoy me if you want. It's too easy. I'm not gonna make the joke. I'm not gonna make that joke. I'm Flag Girl. It's my ride gal position in the crew. Bridget, I would love it if you had like a tiny flag that you brought in the park. You're like this, like it says ride gals. Oh, American Adventure. American Adventure with Skipper Jimmy would be hard to do. I don't know how we do that. Okay, bye to you, Mel, bye to Oscar, and say hello to Oscar's lady friend, please. Hello, goodbye. Oh gosh, I love that people stop by. All right, we've almost gone for 2 hours, so we're gonna start to wrap it up. Well, actually, we already have gone for 2 hours. We're gonna start to wrap it up. You're the morale boost of the crew, and you don't know me, Bridget. Are you kidding me? Nah, you're good. You're good, fam. Uh, get In and Out. In and Out Burger is starting to sound good to me too. I think it's solid. I think it's fine. I just hate waiting 25 minutes to get it. I don't know. The fastest I've ever been to In and Out has never been less than 15 minutes. I've never felt like it's In and Out. Yeah. The tamale emoji is the closest thing to Olympia I can find. Oh, can I have Van of Flag Girl Bridget Randy? Thank you, Randy. Randy, you're so kind. Randy, thank you for all your support, buddy. Just in general. Kira, they're open that late, huh? Good to know. Janet coming in clutch. She's coming in clutch. Janet always comes in clutch. I should know. We played video games together. From Or Lady. Fan of all Bridgets. I can't. You guys. You're too funny. Thank you, Holly. Thank you. Uh, we need a JG flag. Oh, if you guys had that, you guys make me cry. Living Dead Mom, not typically as late, so you're used to like Disneyland being midnight and California Adventure being like 10. What I was seeing over there for the most part, like Magic Kingdom's like 10, Epcot and Hollywood Studios were each like 9, and then Animal Kingdom was 6. Now, those will change, especially in the summer. Sometimes like Magic Kingdom will be open till 11, but usually not super duper late. They used to be, and sometimes they'll stay open later for extended hours for the deluxe resorts. So one night I got to stay 2 hours extra. Um, you're just here for Bridget, but thanks for hosting, Jimmy. Randy. Brutal. Um, Jimmy, you constantly revive me in gears. You're clutch. No, we're together. We're together. Janet, we're a team. We love each other. That's what family does. All right? That's what family does. I'm like the weird nephew you never had. Unless you have other nephews, in which I will compete and destroy them. Like this. I will break them. That's it. I'm leaving to go play Gears. Holly, when are we going to get together to play Gears 5? Come on, let's horde mode it up. James, I've been there. I've been to Universal Studios Florida. I would love to go back. Please, if Universal sees this, I would please, Universal. If you ask me to come, I will come. I love Universal Studios Florida. Islands of Adventure is so cool. April! Oh my gosh, April! April, hi, how are you? April, you've been missed. How are you, April? Happy Mother's Day to you. You're literally around constantly. Oh my gosh. Yeah, LDM. It used to be open way later back in the day, I felt like, but oh, Pear, how are you doing, man? I'm acknowledging you. I like how you spelled that. Who I also hello to Pear's friend. Jane, let's get it set up. Tell Keith, you still watching? We got to get you that Series S. Let's go. April, it's so nice to see you here. I've been missing you. How are you and the family? How hot was it there? James, very. It was in the 90s, and then the humidity was like 200%. So, yeah. But I can do it. I was in a black shirt. It was nearly 100 degrees, and I survived. Um, I do mention you. It's true, April. I'm so glad. I'm sorry, April. I'm glad you're here. How are things? How are things? Bridget, I have an idea for you. Bridget, Bridget, I have an idea. Do you want to? I have. It was one of the master classes I took. I can't tell you all the secrets though. But still saving for the Series S, saving our penny. Janet, I'm not rich enough yet to just be like, I'll just buy for you. Yes, Bridget, I did it. I had a friend when I got back here. He's like, you don't even have a tan, and I'm like, I was using a lot of sunscreen. All right, Bridget. So my mom does this too. She's really good about this. So you like, when you're like, you slap your laptop shut for the weekend. What if you on Monday you're like, I get to open it up. I get to do this thing. I get to make a difference because you do make a difference, Bridget. Your vid is lagging. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, Perry, you're gonna have to get those hamsters to start running faster on the wheel. Good swing in. It's been forever. Been having just a lot of animal issues. Things are good. Eddie's well. Okay, please give my best to Eddie. April, no, it serves you. My work serves you. I'm just glad you're okay. I just immediately think I'm like, she's sick of me. No, April, no, I appreciate you. I'm just glad you could pop by. Holly, me too, sister. Bridge, it's all about that mentality. I've been trying to do more of that. Trying to do I get to. Not I don't have to, but I get to do this. Yeah, it took a great master class. I'm gonna try. I want to improve my entire life. And I will. Yeah, Bridget. And worst case scenario, you just pop on one of the old streams there or vlogs. I mean, there's gonna be just so many. But like I said, it's gonna be a while before the Disney stuff, like the Walt Disney World stuff, pops up. There's more Disneyland Universe stuff coming. Video good here. Yeah, maybe it's a bad connection. Thoughts on the Splash Mountain retheme? No, there's more info about. No, I have to ride it first. So, I don't know. I'm just not as excited about rethemes versus expansion. Expansion to me is, and especially when there's other rides that I think just need more TLC. But, they can do whatever they want. It's private property. They can do whatever they want. April, that's most of the women in my life, so it's not the first time I've heard that. I can't stand you anymore. Meet Living Dead family. They're even nicer in person, James. They're even nicer in person. Where is Damien? A spike in it. Hey, here's the thing, Randy. Randy, it doesn't matter. You are wonderful and fantastic the way you are, okay? Never forget it. Be encouraged. Um, yeah, that's exactly. The fact that we lost Great Movie Ride is um um transatlantic accent makes it funnier. Transatlantic? How does that accent sound? How exactly does that sound? Just asking for a friend. Oh, Holly, did you? She is breathtaking. I sat next to her on Soarin', and it was like, my gosh, come on, lady, you're too cool for me, too cool to hang out with me. All right. And then when I got off the ride, I was like, did you have fun? And she was like, I don't know who you are, freak. Just kidding. Think old TCM movies? Oh, huh. Um, Now I'm thinking about Living Dead family, and then I'm thinking the first time I ever saw them, they were eating birria tacos, and now I just want birria tacos. Great movie Mission to replace Mission Space. They're just spinning you around the movies. Um, I love it. That's great. Heard the Donkey Kong ride is in the works. Yes, it is, and it's going to be amazing, I think. Uh, I see. Yes. No, it's not irrelevant. Um, what's your favorite thing to watch on a Sunday morning? Easy like Sunday morning. TCM movies. Turner Classics. Goodness, stab. Living Dead Mom's like, oh, stop. Keep going, stop. Yeah. It's a different Smolder. Holly. Nice. Holly punching up. Punching up. Love to see the punch ups. All right, we're over time. Ask any question you want. We'll start to wind down here shortly. Thanks to you guys, I might go out in the wild and try to find a lumpia. Pull up to McDonald's. How can I how can I help you today, sir? Yeah, I was wondering if you got any like McDonald lumpia? Can I get can I get like three of those? Sir, we don't have lumpia. Yeah, I'll take four of the lumpias. April, I met somebody I could talk to you about this. You talking about at the Rafiki's Planet Watch? April, I have a whole story to tell you about that if you want to hear it. Janet, I don't know. No, Janet, you're just saying. My mom paid you to say that. I don't think you missed me. It's all good. Passengers the Ride with Chris Pratt, waking you up on mission space. Oh my gosh, who wouldn't want to get woken up by Chris Pratt? Oh my gosh. He's like, hey, wake up, sleepyhead. I'm like, bye, buddy, Chris. Oh, Janet, I don't. Janet, one of these days I'm gonna try to trick you guys, and I'll leave California without saying anything. I'll be like, you didn't notice the difference. Mel just said he just donated $2. He said, stop saying lumpia. Thank you, Mel. April, you're referring to the Rafiki's Planet Watch, the affection section where you can pet the goats and stuff. Um, I would pay your mom for the privilege. Oh gosh, Janet, you're too kind. Janet, you know I love you. Jay, you know I love you. Janet, you're becoming another aunt. All right, and I appreciate that. The lumpia curse. I love it. Janet, that's true. My power is indistinguishable and overwhelming. Kind of like me in a buffet. Uh, I haven't made any buffet jokes tonight. It's not old material, it's recycled. All right? I care about this planet. Sorry, talking to the producer over here. You're fine. Not that way. You're fine. Janet. Love. Love. So I met a lovely person up at the affection section or at Rafiki's Planet Watch as part of Animal Kingdom. You have to take a little train to get up there, but you can actually see some behind the scenes where they keep all the animals, actually where they operate on the animals, all this stuff. Janet, I didn't. No, that's not true. I did. I did a last minute buffet. Please remind me. Mel, I'm sorry. I said lumpia again. Mel, stop. Mel just donated another $2. Thank you, Mel. Um, yeah, I was breaking down rides over there. Um, Ask me again about the buffet, and I will tell you about the buffet. I didn't even film it. Um, anyway, I met this nice lady up at Animal Kingdom, and she knew the animals so well. She goes there like 5 days a week, and we were talking about the animals. It's so amazing. Lumpia, no, Holly, I can't. I'm supposed to like say what you say in the super chats. Thank you. Um, James, I haven't yet. I don't want to. I was trying not to spoil myself in some of this, but I saw a little bit of what they're doing for Tangled, and it's crazy. Mel just donated another $2 to Lumpia again. I can't. Mel? Do you not want me to? I'm sorry. Mel, thank you. Holly, thank you. I want. I want it so bad now. Um, but yeah. So I got to meet Dottie Bell, who was this I forget exactly what kind of pig she was, but it's a New Zealand breed, and this person who I met there had known Dottie Bell her whole life. She didn't work there. She was just a guest, and Dottie was 12 years old, young or whatever. I could, April. I don't want to. I don't want people to think I'm abusing that. I just feel like I have to read the thing, and then by the time I'm like, I have to like edit the word out. Bridget, they should bring it to the German pavilion. I'm just saying. Just saying. Uh, yeah, Tokyo. See, Tokyo doesn't know how to cut back. The Oriental Land Company doesn't know. Yeah, I'm gonna try not to watch because I hope to go there someday and experience it firsthand, so that way it can be even more mind blowing. But obviously, a lot of people here, if you watch whatever you want to watch, that's the thing. That's why it's like when people are like, "Oh, I can send you like a ride through this new thing." I'm like, I don't want to see it. Can I say that, right? Do I? Thank you, Randy. What if they did though? Oh, I would love it. Randy, thank you. Thank you so much, Randy. Maybe I could just edit it out. They serve on every third Rafiki train. I wasn't on that train. Sad. And I missed a train, but then I got to meet some other people that were amazing. Oh, it's so weird how destiny works that way. Um, Anywho, it's more iconic classic Walt Disney than all other parks that are run by Disney. Yeah, it's interesting, April, and I think the reason why is the Japanese really wanted they wanted I don't want to say ideal, but they wanted like the specific type of Disney that like they thought about in the West. So like it's going to be Cinderella Castle, but it's going to be this version of Pirates and that version of Space Mountain, like that kind of stuff where it was like we want this very specific thing while also doing their own thing at the same time. It's incredible. It really is. So shout out to Tokyo, who just seems to be killing it. Like they have not. I don't know what like the attraction they've spent the least amount of money on, but like they just go so hard. They go so hard, and I respect it. I really do. I've heard people say if you go to Tokyo, it will change how you think about Disney attractions because it's just he's working at Everest. It's very funny. Oh, Janet brought this up. I went to one buffet. I went to Boma for a breakfast buffet at the Animal Kingdom Lodge. Not sponsored, but could be. Um, it was great. It was really good. And I wish I could have done more buffets while I was there, but we didn't have time for it. And somehow a buffet got in at the 11th hour. I got Mickey waffles. It was great. Pog juice, which is passion, orange, and guava. They serve it everywhere for breakfast. I don't like it as much. It's pretty muted on the flavor, but a lot of people seem to enjoy it. So I guess I'm still more of an orange juice guy. Breakfast buffets. Yeah, it was fantastic. And they even had a few more kind of adventurous things if you wanted to try them, but I didn't film any of it. I just went and had breakfast with my buddy Jalen. My buddy, it was nice because he kept like we hung out for a lot of it, but he had to like leave sometimes too. So I'm glad he didn't get sick of me, and he actually came back to hang out with me. I was like, Jalen, I missed you. Yeah, I really care about him. He's so. Oh my gosh, Mel, do you want me to not say it just in case gets said again? Thank you, Mel. Thank you. Thank you. Mel, did you go get Oscar's lady friend? Lumpia covered. Dang it. Thank you, Mel. I can't. Mute is so full of flavor. Did you get no, no, no. No, it's pretty comparatively to the other drinks you can get in Walt Disney World as far as like other like juices and stuff. It is honestly a bit muted, at least in my opinion. You're in the car, nice. It's the Happily Ever After are my favorite fireworks. Yeah, they're pretty great. Happily Ever After. You'll never guess which stream got copyright claimed. That's all right. We probably won't stream any more fireworks. It's just the truth. I'm sorry, guys. Again, I'm just not. Yeah, Janet, I'm sorry. I think Coca-Cola's got a pretty good stranglehold on that. I think it's got a pretty good string. Which I went to the Coca-Cola store, and Janet, I actually have a video that I was not planning on making that features. I'm sorry, it's a lot of Coca-Cola merchandise, but I love Coca-Cola. I love Pepsi too. So I don't know. I'm a mercenary when it comes to it. Except if Coca-Cola wanted to sponsor the channel, that is a heartbeat. Yes, I'd be like, yep. In every vlog, I'm like, I'm enjoying my day here at Disneyland thanks to my my ice cold Coca-Cola. They're like, Jimmy, you can't call it Coca-Cola. It's Coca-Cola. I'd be like, it's just was having some fun with it. I love Coca-Cola though. It's fantastic. Yeah, Keith. But I like Pepsi too. Pepsi Twist. Pepsi with some lemon. Oh, I can't. I can't stop, guys. Thank you. Hold on a sec. I gotta like these. I gotta. Yep. April, thank you so much to cover your next few L word slip ups. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, April. I've missed you and Eddie. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well. Spread your golden wings. Did I, oh, Carrie? No, I didn't have time to, but I visited something else that's similar in another video. I went to the Coca-Cola store at Disney Springs. Um, Jan- Again, April, guys, give them some love. Give April and Randy some love. That's amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. More vacationers versus locals? In my opinion, or from what I saw, yes, for sure. Locals, there are locals still there, but because of the distance and all of that, you don't get nearly as many as you do in Disneyland because you have to really like you have to have a car. Like at Disneyland, you don't necessarily need a car if you're local to get there. In Walt Disney World, like you need a car or to Uber in or to whatever else, or I should say ride share in. So yeah, yeah, definitely. Oh, I met some lovely people, especially from Europe. I met some lovely Brits. I met some freaking lovely Brits. They were so great to talk to. I could just listen to them talk all day. I was like, yeah, it's great. It's great. Met a lot of people. Met some amazing cast members. Met some fantastic cast members. Yeah, yeah. I could start name dropping these people, but maybe they wouldn't want me to. But there were two. There was these two. Ah, man, I have a Tower of Terror story if you guys want to hear it. Disneyland equals locals park, Walt Disney World equals vacationers park. For the most part, yeah, it does seem that way. And that's how it's always kind of been. I think Disneyland is kind of it's kind of been transitioning out of that a little bit. I mean, there'll always be locals who go there, but it's definitely changed. Exotic sodas in Florida. No, I don't think so. I have in the past though, Janet. I have in the past. Yeah, I've tried Beverly. Not great. Um, yeah. Story time. You guys want story time? Okay, here we go. Everybody gather around. Come on, gather around. Okay. All right, come on, gather around. Story time. Story time. Story time. So, yes, thank you, April and Randy. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, everybody who's donating. And I also people have been donating like on Venmo and stuff. I'll try to call them out or on PayPal. If it doesn't pop up during the stream for me here, please, if you want the acknowledgement right now, please just post. I'm like, Jimmy, I donated this. I'd be more than happy to bring it. Anyway, so here's the deal. The first night that we were on property there, I was staying with Jalen. We were staying at the Riviera, and just massive room. And it was Epcot the first day, and then Hollywood Studios the next. This was all part of my glorious grand plan. Because I knew that the Riviera had the Skyliner, and I could utilize that, even if I was checking out that day, I could utilize the Skyliner and get to Hollywood Studios. And because I was staying on resort property, I got an extra half hour to get in early before the hordes of people. Um, Actually, at a resort hotel. To mimic Tower of Terror. Randy, that'd be sick. Ugh. Anyway, so I got in the park before a lot of other people, and it was pretty quiet, pretty dead. And I knew my buddy was going to show up later on, potentially, so he wanted to do all the Star Wars stuff. And instead of going right to Rise or Mickey Minis, which I have both in Disneyland, I was like, let's go back to a thing that used to freak me out as a kid. That's the Tower of Terror. And the Tower of Terror, it said 20 minutes, and then they dropped it to 13, which means it's a walk on. It was a complete walk on. They weren't even doing the pre show. You could just walk right in. And I was walking into the boiler room. Again, this is a place that used to really terrify me as a kid, but now I'm just doing it for fun. And there's these two young women who come up behind me, and they're like, "Are you vlogging?" And I was like, "Yeah." And they're like, "Can we be in the vlog?" And I was like, "Well, sure. Like, why not?" So I'm chatting with them. It's Zoe and Levi. I don't know if they'll see this later on. They were so nice. And what ended up happening, it was the two of them. And these people were my people. So one of them had been coming her whole life, and the other one, I think it was like the first visit, maybe ever. And they were on day 6 of park hopping, like 6 days in a row. Like, I was like, oh, you are my people. Like, you're just going hard. And I loved it. And the really cool thing was because there's only two of them, and there's one of me, they put us in the same row together on tower. So we became like quick ride buddy friends. And we were sitting there chatting it up. And there's a great picture we got of us, like all just like ah. So yeah, so you'll probably see them pop up in the vlog. They were super duper nice, and I was like, yes. And again, it just happened that way. We hadn't planned it, and I like they were gonna go ride it again, and I was gonna go meet up with Levi, and so I was like, all right, well, bye, take care. I was like, I hope I see you guys again. So nice. And they like reach out back and forth on Instagram and just kind of like tagging me and stuff, and I was like, oh my gosh, thank you. So one of them called me. She's like, and with my king, Jimmy Good, and I was like, pusha, pusha. So Janet says flattery can get you anywhere. But yeah, they were super nice. So if they ever see this, Zoe and Levi, I will tag you guys when that video comes out. Hopefully, we got some good footage. They were so cool. And just like stuff like that, you're not going to meet these people anywhere else except in Disney. Yeah, it's just yeah, that's the stuff that like warms my heart, especially when I'm rolling by myself. So yeah, they were amazing. Everybody I met, like I wanted to like all the ride friends I met, I wanted to like film them, but I was like, yeah, like sometimes you can kind of tell that it's like it's not the time to do it, but other times it's like, especially if they ask, like, yeah, yeah, you know. Jana, I'm gonna keep remembering that. One of these days, I'm gonna be able to. I'll say something real nice to a director, and I'll mean it though. I'll be like, I do think that. Anyway, yeah, it's just one of my many stories of getting to meet amazing people in the parks. Just so many. Ugh, Walt Disney World, there was something about it. It felt like, I don't know. Again, the joke is that it was the humidity, but everyone was just so like kind of happy-go-lucky. And not that Disneyland doesn't have this, but everybody's on vacation. And if the people who work there, the cast members for the most part, it's not so much like this is the job I just am going to get because everyone else, got it. Like in Disneyland, there's more, it seems like the locals, it's kind of like there's a heritage or a past with that. Walt Disney World, people have to fight to get there. So they like for the most part all seemed really like really engaging, like because they were from all over the country, all over the world. And yeah, there it's just a different vibe to it, if that makes any sense. I'm glad, Bridget. I'm glad. I hope that helps you fall asleep tonight. Yeah. Any other questions while we start to wrap up for the next 20 minutes? Again, happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. I was like, I don't know if anybody's going to show up today because everybody's going to be hanging out, doing Mother's Day stuff. But I'm glad you guys are here. So, like I said, don't be too mad at me, guys, if I just surprise you from Minnesota at some point. Just some Sunday, I'm like, I'm in Minnesota. Yeah. Dogs are jumping all over me. Oh, ugh, dogs. Love. I love dogs so much. Anyway, yeah. And again, for people who missed it earlier, Orange Bird. The Orange Bird. Holly, you'll be furious? Well, get ready for it. I'm just kidding. I don't have any plans until like, I don't know, for months. Um, I'm proud of you, Janet. Oh, Bridget, thank you. Bridget, true friend, Queen Slay. Orange Bird, yes, I bought a shirt. I was gonna buy more shirts, but I just was. Yeah, this is Flower and Garden. So this is now my new favorite. Orange Bird is my favorite, so Flower and Garden is my favorite. So if anybody asks in the future which my favorite Epcot festival is, I will say Flower and Garden only because not only because of Orange Bird and the flowers, but because I don't know how to distinguish them further. Because I don't go to all the food booths. I'm sorry. Again, just not me. If I lived there and I was there, here's the deal. Here's my dream. I would be there for 2 or 3 weeks and I would do that kind of thing. Or I would do a video on the parking lot situation. Or I would do like Skipper Jimmy videos. Like I would do all the like the other stuff for the channel. But when you're only there for a couple of days, it's like business. Like, you know. Yeah. So my dream is to go back for like 2 or 3 weeks and like really like get invested. You know what I mean? Make the bathroom video for Magic Kingdom. Like that's what I would, that kind of stuff. Um, yeah, that's my dream. So if there's some sort of crazy oligarch benefactor out there who for some odd reason finds me humorous and entertaining and wants to sponsor that, I will thank you in every video forever. So, I mean, at least for that trip. That's it. Could you imagine that? Oh, that email that comes through. They're like, all right, here's the deal. We're gonna put you up at the Polynesian for 2 weeks. I'd be like, what? Yeah, that'd be great. That'd be great. I'd do every ride. I'd do every ride. Every single ride. Yeah, I think. I say that, I'm like trying to think what's the one ride I wouldn't want to do. Walt Disney World doesn't really have any rides. I mean, they have canoes. No, they don't have canoes. Do they have? I didn't see any. I don't think they have canoes. Oh, it's even better. They don't have any Ferris wheel of death. Um, makes me want to be an oligarch. 20,000. Nuts. You're Minnesota visit, so we don't visit Urban Wolf on the same day. No, we could, Randy. Then we could. Oh man, we could chat over a Woden. No canoes. Randy, you're so funny. Randy, we should, or we could go to Sparky's too. Oh, Sparky's. Ugh, I love you, Sparky's. I love you, Sparky's. I can't believe the vlog was on television. I can't. That's still shocking to me that Sparky, like, they used that. That's. I appreciate it. It's just kind of amazing. Yeah, Ferris wheel of death. No thanks. I know it's called the Pixar Pal Around, but we all know what it is. I'll go on it when Katie shows up. It'll be Katie and myself sitting in one of those, just the two of us. Me vlogging, like, ah! Like genuine fear on our faces. We'll both get sick, and then we'll go over to get some memory refreshers from the Inside Out. Bing bongs. Nailed it. Bing bongs. Those mango memory refreshers are very dangerous. No, Janet, we got it has to be like I told Katie, we made a pact. It has to be just the two of us. Keith can watch from the ground or be in the next one, but I can't. I don't. Ugh. I don't want Keith to see me like that. One time I went on it. A kid made fun of me, freaking out. Never again. Yeah, Bridget, no. Bridget, no, 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 no. That's fun for me. That's funny to watch on the screen over there too. Jeez, Olu. Other questions? Any final questions that you guys have? Any rides where you prefer Disneyland's version of it? Oh yeah, Skywalker, like Pirates for sure. Uh, maybe Big Thunder too. I still like the one there. Um, yeah, those are just a few. I'm sure there'd be more the more I thought about it. Um, I think I prefer. It's not exactly the same, but I prefer Radiator Springs Racers over Test Track. Nice. Matterhorn. Wait, Matter. What do you want me to compare it to? Everest or Space Mountain? No, Keith, it's okay. We've already had author. We've already had offers of this. I don't. No, it'll be. It needs. I need to hold it. I need to hold it with my hand. I need to have something to do. Otherwise, I'm gonna lose it. Yeah, Janet. There's no Matterhorn there. Toad is better at Disneyland. Too soon? No, it's not too soon. It is better at Disneyland. You could see his little. He's in the pet cemetery. Everest. I prefer Matterhorn still. I'm sure a lot of people would say Everest. They're very different attractions. I talked about this on that comparison video if you guys haven't seen it. Matterhorn here is very similar to how Space Mountain is over in Magic Kingdom. Whereas Everest, I would compare closer to, I don't know, maybe like Incredicoaster. Well, it's not a launch coaster. What did I compare it to? I would compare Everest a little more to the Space Mountain here. It's not exactly the same in any regard, but yeah. I've got reasons for why that is. A lot of people be like, "How can you compare those two?" And I'd be like, "Well, here are the reasons." Yeah, April, right? It's coming up again. A reaction from the crowd listening to exactly. Yeah, you'll hear us. I'll be like, "Ah!" Um, Everest, but Jimmy, you probably already knew I would say that. Yeah, yeah, Carrie. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm a Matterhorn. I actually talked to a cast member who works at Space Mountain in Magic Kingdom. She came to California and she rode Space Mountain and she told them that she was a cast member and they were going to let her ride it again. And she's like, no, thanks. I like the one back in Florida better. And I was like, oh, you're one of mine. You're one of my people. Cheers to her. That is not a made up story. That is a true story. Love it. I just, ugh. I got to get back to Walt Disney World. I'm spoiled. I'm spoiled though. I'm very lucky. I'm very grateful to live next to Disneyland, and I can't wait to go back. I really can't. But yeah, it's just different. It's just different stuff. I wish I could go to both more frequently, but my mom was saying she's like, you should try to get to Walt Disney World twice a year, and I was like, ooh, that'd be cool. If the channel were bigger, I could do it. It's just not there yet. So please share the channel around. That would help a lot. Everest is mild. The technology is cool, but the coaster experience is just okay. Yeah, Randy, that's how I feel about space here, you know? And again, it's not as intense as Everest, but um, it's the theming and the story of Everest that I think make it, or I should say, the Forbidden Mountain, that are really, really cool to me. Yeah, Everest is still neat. I rode it twice. Once by myself, and then once with some buddies who were in the park too. There was a lot of people there that I was not expecting to see. That it was cool. So yeah, yeah, it was a good time. It was a good time. Janet, please don't let me forget the K Rage story. I legit have one for you. I won't say it here, but I'll tell you later. Yeah, 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 yeah. Let's see, what time is it? Just a few more minutes. Again, final questions, thoughts, feelings, concerns, complaints. If you are watching this in the future and you've got questions about the trip, let me know. Like I said, there's going to be a ton of vlogs coming out to kind of show you all the things that I did there for the most part. Of course, I streamed a little bit each day, which I hadn't planned on. And again, if I go back in the future, I might not do it every day just so I can go on more of the rides. But yeah, yeah. One more boat. Bridget, what's your one more boat? What do you want? What do you want, Bridget? Hit me with a tough question. I want a hard-hitting question. Hit me hard. Hit me with your best. Oh my gosh, Jimmy's returned to Disney World Fun. Oh, Mr. Carey Small, that's so sweet of you. Thank you so much, Carey. Thank you, Mr. Carey. Thank you. I should I should get like a little jar and just put like $10. Yeah, I'd love to go. I'd love to go back. Yeah, it's thank you. Yeah. Mom's already talking about it, so yeah. Oh, going with mom is just it's peak. It's peak. Also, she's not here right now, but she would be thanking all of you guys for the donations. It gives her peace of mind. So thank you. Okay, sounds good, Bridget. Yeah, here's the question. You guys haven't seen the vlogs yet, but for the streams and stuff, would if it like a perfect world, would you want to see me go back? That's another question I'll have to ask eventually too. Like, think about that. If you guys are like, Jimmy, Disneyland and Universal Studios Hollywood, that's good. But like, if you're like, oh, we really want you to go back there. If you could be any vegetable, what would it be? If I could be one? Potato. Potato. Or tubers are vegetables, right? I know some people say corn is like gra a grain, not a vegetable. So I don't know. We love you, Mom. Yes, I do. Yes, come back to the East Coast. Thank you, Bridget. Walt Disney World would be fun for you to go back, yeah. And maybe next time I would go, I would do Universal as well. Oh, Universal. Hagrid's. Hagrid's. I was so close to it, but I didn't go on it. It's so good. Sorry. I'm having a little bit of a moment. I wonder sometimes if Disney or Universal actually know I exist, which I hope they do one day because I plan on being in their films. But outside of Disney vacations, where else do you want to travel to in the world? Tokyo, Mom, yeah, Mom's back. Tokyo, New Zealand, and Australia are the top three. I just met one of the most interesting people ever from New Zealand, and and my mom was talking about New Zealand not too long ago, and I was like, yeah, I'd be a sweet potato. Oh, April, thanks. Thank you so much. April, thank you. Happy Mother's Day to the best mom ever. I'll probably call you in a little bit here, Mom. Yeah. Mom, we're just wrapping up. Mom, do you have any questions about Walt Disney World? I think we talked every day, though, so she'd be like, actually, I did have a question. Thank you. Thank you so much. April, you're very sweet. Shout out to you and Eddie. April, I saw Christine not too long ago on Star Wars night. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Please give her my best. Yeah. No, Bridget, keep asking him. No, seriously though, and this person, I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, and not that this person is indicative of every person who's there, but I was just like, it was like a sign. It's like Lord of the Rings calls. Um, maybe not. Who knows? As Gonzo says in relation to your return to Disney East, I'm going to go back there someday. When does he say that? Walt Disney World, like they're all so great. Like it's all so fun. I just wish I could go to all of them all the time. But yeah, so share the channel around. It's growing thanks to you. He sings it. Oh, he sings it. Oh, when does he which movie is that? Yeah. The only reason, Mom, I'm anything is because of you. So thank you. Just too much going on. Taking over. No, April makes total sense. Yeah, it's funny. She stopped me and she's like, "Just can you tell me what your name is again?" And I appreciate that. I appreciate that versus it being like we know each other for years, and then she's like, "Who are you?" No, she was there with somebody. I would imagine her husband. But we had this moment. I was like, "Hey!" Like, yeah, yeah. So yeah, we've had well, it's good. I love seeing other content creators out there, doing their thing. I never want to get in the way of their thing either. I kind of want to just like hi bye. But like I said before, like if Nate wants to come hang out in Disneyland all day, I will do it. So go tell Nate. Go tell him. Be the best day. From the original Muppet movie, yes. Randy, one day I'm going back there someday. I did manage to get in by the Coffee Ninja the other day. Oh, nice. Coffee Ninja. Yay. Yes. Yeah, he was like, who? He didn't say anything to me, but he had that look of like, who's this guy? What's this weird guy? I'm like, hello. Probably didn't help that I did that. The thing is, like, with these other people who make videos and streams in the park, like, even just the camaraderie and like, again, I'm not at Walt Disney World enough to have that, but at Disneyland, you feel that a lot. So, and I feel bad 'cause sometimes I have to break away and be like, guys, I gotta go do my own thing. I'm so sorry. Like, I gotta go. It's hard for me to make videos when I'm sitting and chatting with people, like, because I look back on it, I'm like, oh my gosh, I didn't film for like 2 hours. So, does he greet everyone like that? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Any other hard-hitting questions? Now is the time. Or maybe you've got something, a Disney confession you'd like to share with us right now. You're like, I don't even know what a people mover is. Yoshi, how you doing, man? Welcome. Welcome, Yoshi. We're just talking about my trip to Walt Disney World I just got back from. It's fantastic. I even missed the airport. MCO is great. I like MCO a lot. Orlando International. You could fly into others. I flew into Tampa, actually, to be honest with you. Tampa wasn't bad. Tampa was interesting, actually. Holly, what is Disney? It's a small town, whereas Disney World is the bustling city. I don't. That's not the feeling I got. I understand the comparison. Walt Disney World, like I said to me, was way more laid back. At least this trip. Disneyland feels more business, high energy. Walt Disney World felt like very like, all right, like Tampa Airport is nice, Bridget. Also, girls to get ready for the school week. Thanks, chat friend. So happy you're safely back in California, Jimmy. We must catch up later. Happy Mother's Day, Janet. Happy Mother's Day to you. My best to obviously Keith, who is here, and Alani and Lily. Hope to meet you soon. I might have a chance to go during the week soon. Get some footage. Yeah, please, Skywalker. If you ever see me, this guy, this face, has a hotel inside the airport. Mr. Carey, I want to stay at that hotel. Mom, have we ever stayed in the hotel at MCO? I've always wanted to. I can't remember. Maybe we did as a kid, or I did as a kid. Um, yeah. Yeah, it's so cool. I would love to. Oh my gosh. Um, yeah, that's true, April. No, that's true. That's the town. That's the small town part of it, right? Yeah, there's that kind of like, hey, we know you, I know you. Yeah, that's definitely true. For sure. For sure. Yeah. Mom, we haven't. Okay. I was gonna say I didn't want to say we hadn't, and then you'd be like, actually, Jimmy, we did 5 times. Yeah. The airport, that hotel looks over where like the security gate is. And some other cool stuff. Carousel Progress overlay with Alien Encounter. Not such a great big beautiful. They're transitioning for like the 20 years, and then it's like a post-apocalypse. John's just sitting there. He's like, It was a pretty bad day when we brought that alien down. Stay in the hotel up here in JFK or LaGuardia, the one where it's the mid-century TVA hotel. I'm unfamiliar, Bridget. I'm unfamiliar. I love to do some travel vlogs to other places besides the theme parks, and that might be one of them. Walt Disney World doesn't have porch potatoes. That's my aspiration in retired life. Yeah, they're just chilling. Yeah. Aviation, not TVA. Okay. I was like, the Time Variance Authority? Is that an MCU reference? I was like, I didn't realize they had that. I don't know. I don't know what to do with that information. We have fun here. I have fun here. I hope you guys have fun here. Thank you for all the likes. Thank you. Walt Disney World seems a little more laid back. I've been to both parks many times. I love both parks, but there's just a little more magic to me at Disney World. Yeah. Again, and that's I think that feeling is the same for people who love Disneyland more. They just feel like there's a little bit. It's personal. It's all personal. Marvel buys out JFK. That would be so great. Disney's like, we decided we should. That's been a question for a long time. Is like, if they could, would Walt Disney World like buy and make their own airport? And there was talks about it for a long time. I kind of wish they would have done it, but just triple checked in case anyone. Okay, so it's in JFK terminal. Thank you, Bridget. I thought about you the other day when I was on the plane. I was like, man, I think she's on planes like this all the time, and it's probably like, yep, we're on another plane. Yeah, but. Flying is incredible. It never ceases to blow my mind, and the older I get, the more I appreciate it. Like I doubt I would have ever moved out here if flying wasn't an option. Yeah, I know I drove out, but like if I couldn't fly back to my family, like I don't know. Yeah. Flight is incredible. I just want teleportation. Please. Please technology. Please make teleportation a real thing. Please. That's what Alien Encounter was all about. It was about teleportation. That was the future. It is the future. Ugh. Sorry. Oh, you love flying? Come fly with me. Let's fly away. So sorry. Always imagine if an airline would let Disney take over their boarding process, it would have to be, yeah. Man, that would be fun. Ah, yeah. I wish. I wish. I think they're still building a train from the MCO to like Universal and Disney, maybe not. I don't know. Yeah, there you go, Holly. It's a fun word. Yes. I'm trying to think of something else insightful about the trip. Something that I could give you guys here that you wouldn't get in the vlogs. Again, it's gonna be a few weeks probably. Oh, Holly, I don't doubt it. Last time I heard the Disney portion of the train was scrapped. Yeah, April, that's what I'd heard too, because like Universal had hopped on board, and the Disney's like, hey, if they're going to Universal, they can't come here. So, from Walt Disney World, Living Dead Mod? Is that what you're referring to? Yeah, if I went back for 2 or 3 weeks, I would probably only stream a couple of times. But Randy, store your bag and sit down, or Gaston will be back to visit your room. He's like sitting there chatting up some other people. He's like, oh, 1 second. I'm sorry, sir, I can't get my bag up here. Well, it'll have to be checked. I don't want to check it. I'll check it for you. Um, Holly's like, oh, Gaston flirting it up with everybody on the flights. Just imagine him just falling, stumbling through the lanes, or through the aisle. He doesn't even ask you what you want. He's just handing you drinks and cookies and stuff. He's like, here, try this. Like, I can't eat this. He's like, it'll be good for you. He's just flexing in the aisle sometimes. He's just. That would be amazing. Um, oh, Bridget, I don't know if anybody wants that. The people who tuned into that patron stream were they're saints. So we're handing out raw eggs. Here, try this. What is it? It's an egg. I can eat 5 dozen. How many can you eat? There you go. Slapping him on the back. Flight attendant Gaston. I think that could be a new character for us. Possibility. Oh boy, that's funny. That's very funny. Peanuts? No. I threw them out the window. Of course I can close it. Look how strong I am. Yeah. We're out of the gray stuff. We have a raw egg, though. What do you mean you can't eat raw eggs? You just never tried it. You just grabs. You just plug somebody's nose and like, and then he puts the egg in, chops it. Good, good. Just because you're all sitting in your seats doesn't mean you can't do workouts. It's like halfway through the flight, people are trying to sleep. He's like, "All right, who's ready to do some curls?" I would love it. I would love that so much. I'd be doing it with him. I'd be like, "Yeah, let's go." Love you, Gaston. He was misunderstood. He just needed someone to talk to him. He just needed one person to talk to him. Everyone needs their protein while in the air. This provincial airline. Oh my gosh, I would love that. I would love it so much. This is Gaston, your fled, your I can't speak. Your head flight attendant speaking. You'll all be joining me because we're going to go woo my dear darling Belle. You'll all be wedding guests and we'll be attending it all together. I hope you're excited. I know I am. Who here thinks I have a shot with Belle? That's right. All the hands in the air. That's right. Even the back. I can see you. My vision is superb. Tonight's meal will be mutton served with a ribeye. Yes, from my own local stores. Yes. Well, I hope you enjoy mead. Everybody's like, oh. We're going to experience some rough air soon because I'm going to do some jumping jacks. All right, everybody check this out. Okay, I'll stop the bit. Anyway, where were we? You don't eat meat? Throw the spatula out immediately. They're on the wrong flight. They shouldn't be on any flight. If they can't process meat, then they can't be on the flight. Guess that would probably hit everyone's head just by walking down the aisle. Those arms were too. Yeah, pardon me. Excuse me. That'd be great. He helps everybody get their luggage down from the top racks. He's just like, "Oh no, no, please allow me." I barely even felt it. Is there even anything in this suitcase? Sir, that's fragile. Oh no, it's not fragile. You can hear it shaking around. I think people would pay good money for that. And it would be a great job for an actor. So, Disney. If you need me, call me, no matter where you are, no matter how far. Don't worry, Disney. Yeah, I'd like to go back to Walt Disney World. Sorry if that's coming through. I like to thank Gaston being really nice as an attendant while his new lease on. Yes, I stabbed this beast and I was thrown off this castle, and I somehow survived. But I wanted to turn over a new leaf with this giant steel bird. So I'm here now. Oh, we can take a selfie, of course. Oh, you want me to be in it? Oh, of course. I would love to. Like, he's very humble. Still jacked out of his mind, but he's very humble. We love you, Gaston. I do. Aspirational in some ways, small business owner, great physical fitness, loved by the entire town. I'm just saying, like, yeah, he's not your typical villain, okay? Just saying, it's not typical, atypical. Life was too provincial for me. Needed to see new lands. Maybe fall in love for the first time. not just with myself or with Belle, which I realize now was a passing infatuation. You know, I just wanted something I couldn't have. Everything else in that town was at my fingertips, except for Belle. I think she's part of the monarchy now. I think she did it for the money. Um, if I wasn't going to lock up her father, someone was going to. That man is a menace. Gaston the diplomat. Yeah, all great ideas. All great ideas. Okay, we only have. Oh, okay, we're gonna get to 3 hours and then we'll cut it there. Gaston is a catch. He has always been a catch. All right, Bridget. People just didn't. They were too blind to see it, and they just had to talk to him. They just had to talk him down. They said he just needed a better friend than LeFou. LeFou was a sycophant. All right. Um. Yeah, I bet he is. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He always draws a crowd. There's a crowd in Fantasyland. I'm like, Gaston's over there. He's got to be over there. It's the only thing that makes sense. It's the only thing that makes sense. I like how Belle is just. It's weird, like the flip, because like when Gaston is there with Belle, not that people don't go to visit them both, but if you went to go visit Belle by herself, that's a different experience. When she's with Gaston, he's just so over the top that everybody's kind of like Gaston. Bridget, no, I'm just messing with you. He's somehow a catch. He's in there. No, he didn't need therapy. He survived. He survived. His therapy was a near-death experience. He washed down the river, and then he's like, I can't go back. Who did Gaston's tavern default to? Was it LeFou? Did Gaston have like parents? He must have at some time. Siblings? Oh, too many questions. There's too many questions. I can't believe people are still watching. All right, like I said, you got 3 more minutes, everybody. Final questions, rapid fire, if you want them. But again, thank you for being here tonight. I hope you've had fun. One last check of the Uted. Look at that. Living with the land. Please, more. Behind the Seeds tour. I could do that too. He just needed a hug. Or the fall knocked some sense into him. Yeah. We didn't see a body, is all I'm trying to say. I gotta see a body. So. Cup check? What? Yeah, they're fun. They're fun meet and greet. Whereas like Wendy and Peter are pretty like a peas in a pod. You want to see the mug? We've already seen it like 1,000 times. I didn't see there's the magic word. I don't know where. Must not be seen in. Favorite pavilion at Epcot? I didn't even go to it this time. It's probably Japan, Mr. Carey, small. That I also love Germany and Canada. I love them all. Please, please. Mixed up matchmaker Disney style. Pair Disney princesses with a different mate. Oh, Randy, that's such a good idea. There we go. There it is. Animal Kingdom Lodge. There it is. Birds. Birds. It's a souvenir. It's a special story behind it. Maybe I'll tell you someday. But not today. Not today! Just leave that in the ether. Yeah, I'd have to have people like pitch me the ideas, and then I'd have to tell you if it's a match. I could be the matchmaker, and I could be like, that's a match. Or I'd be like, not a match. It's a regular size mug. I just have I got big mitts. I got big old mitts. I'm the person who patented a term called the death grip. That's my thing. It's different than a force choke. Yeah, I could break through steel with these old. This is my head, so. Hey, 40 likes. Thank you so much. What a great way to end the stream. Again, thank you everybody for being here today. I hope you had fun. And again, if you missed out on this and you have other questions, you can post them down below. The word is going to be world. W-O-R-L-D. World. I was going to say vacation, but it wasn't really a vacation. In a way, it kind of was for moments, but for the most part, it was. Thank you for being here so much. Thank you to our mods. Oh, Holly, thank you. Thank you for the people who are donating. Thank you so much. And thank you to the patrons. Thank you. The members, memberships here on YouTube and all that. Thank you so much. Like I said before, if you really want to help the channel, just consider sharing it around. Tell these other content creators you want to see us team up. That'd be great. But yeah, Instagram. Yeah, I was posting a bunch of stuff on there too. But yeah, to all the members and the patrons and people donating, thank you so much. The trip couldn't have happened without you. Truly, it couldn't have. So thanks for allowing it to happen. If you want to see this happen again in the future, please let me know so I can know that that's something to get people excited about, potentially. I personally will go back to Walt Disney World anytime I can. It is incredible and I love it. But I'm excited to go back to Disneyland as well. But Universal also, like I'd love to go back to Universal Orlando. Didn't do that this time, but got close. Got really close. So yeah. Yes, have a great week, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you all. Thank you, thank you. Love and hugs. And until next time, just remember to adapt and overcome. Stay tuned to the channel. A bunch of videos are coming. We have to get through the other California ones first, and then we're going to get to the Florida ones. just there's a lot coming. So normal schedule might be a little bit off for a while because I'm just like. So again, the shares, the likes, they mean a lot. So thank you. All right, bye everybody. Take care. I hope you have a great night. Thank you again to Holly, and again, happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all your moms out there, and to the greatest mother of all time. Happy Mother's Day, Mom. I love you so much. You're the ultimate. You're the best, the greatest, the best, the best, the best, the best. Okay, I love you. Bye, everybody. Bye, bye. Bye, bye, bye. Bye, everybody. Thank you. Bye, bye.